Mike, turn your games down.
Hi everybody, welcome to our TV episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who is a loser, baby, with me tonight?
From the YouTube channel Rich Kale, this is Richard Sampson, and you knew my game the day we met.
I am Elle Sampson, Richard Sampson's daughter, and I just watched The Door.
And I'm Mario from Bias Gaming, and I'm not here. You're dreaming. This is a dream. Hi.
Oh, that's a good line.
Backed by popular demand, we are covering today Hazbin Hotel Season 2 that came out in 2025.
Yeah.
I realized it started that.
It's only been a year?
Not even a year. It came out in November. Or October. It started in October and ran
Started
from
in October, finished in November.
That's not
and the M1 song really helped me through a good deal back then.
Yep.
Was it Lutz?
No.
No.
Damn.
So that's what we were talking about today. And Hazbin Hotel is created by, what is her name as I'm scrolling?
Vivian Medrano.
Yep.
And directed by Vivian Medrano, and came out 2025, and the production studio was
Bento Box, and it's Amazon MGM Studio thing. There was
Also A24.
which is weird to me, but yes.
I know.
But I think A24, I think horror, right? Isn't A24 a lot of horror?
Yeah, A24 did a lot.
I know A24 was like one of the companies I think that picked up Hazbin, so.
Okay. I was just curious. But that's what we're talking about today, and we always start these off with our memories. I actually watched this season twice. Right after we finished season 1, we started season 2, went through all of that, and then I rewatched it this week before this episode.
So, Mike, how many times do you think you're going to rewatch season 3 when it comes out?
Yes.
2. Once or twice. I don't tend to rewatch things a lot. I mean, usually it's years in between, but this was, Tiff wanted to watch it right away, so we did. And then we needed to watch it again because the episode was coming up, so I wanted it fresher in her memory and mine.
Yeah.
So that's how we got
Understandable.
here. And Richard.
Well, both Elle and I watched it when it came out. And it was it's one of those rough things, back it's a reminder of the old days when an episode came out once a week, except it was 2 episodes at one time. So, we are like, at the end of the second episode, like, now what? And then we have to wait until 3, 4, and then after 4, now what?
Yeah. The funny thing is, I would watch them before he did, so I had watched both episodes, like, each time, before he had even watched the first one. So I knew what was coming. So, like, when we finally got around to watching episode 4, I was just like, I need to stay quiet.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it was really hard because of episode 4. I know she had a hard time. You could tell.
Oh, yeah. This was my 4th rewatch. Well, my 4th watch. Yeah, 4th watch of the season. Because, of course, watching it by myself, watching it with my dad, watching it with my friend whose mom absolutely does not like the show. Not going to go into anything there. And then watching it for this.
Okay, I'll get there. And Elle, I guess you said your history. Mario.
So, because I didn't know about the first recording, Mike, or Phoebe, or Tiffany, or whoever didn't tell me.
I didn't ask anybody. I just grabbed the people I knew and then went, I got enough people.
It's your fault!
Usually is.
I heard of the show. I never watched it until Sierra wouldn't stop talking about it and stop watching it. It's like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. Come to find out, I got really, really into it. And then when season 2 comes out, my 12-year-old daughter goes, "Hey, Dad, have you seen this show? What do you think of Angel Dust?" I'm like, "Why the hell are you watching this show? You're 12. Oh, my mom and my stepdad let me watch it. Oh, well, so-and-so does this. So-and-so F's this person." I go, "Why are you talking to me about this? I love you. But God, you're too much like your dad." "Nate? No, not Nate. Me. What is wrong with you? Why would you be watching this show? Because it's entertaining, and there's drama, and there's music. God, Ale, you're so much like me. Change."
It is
I
entertaining.
can't help it. I can't help it, Dad. I was as fast as swimmer you had, so at least I won something. Oh wow,
That's hilarious. Oh,
and then I rewatched it
Don't
again
want to
today.
hear come from your child.
What was that, Rich?
Stuff you don't want to hear from your child. I was your fastest swimmer.
Yeah, I know. She's too much like me. She's too much of a smartass for her own good. And she bullied me yesterday, saying, "Dad, are you gonna record it like you said? I want to. Are you gonna invite me? Hell no. Why? Because you're too young. I've already watched Hazbin. I've already watched Hell of a Boss. I feel bad for what's his name? The clown.
Fizzaroli.
Fizzaroli. Yeah, I feel bad for him. I go, why are you watching that one? My mom lets me. What's wrong with your mom? I don't know. She's from your era. Fair point.
yeah, that's pretty funny.
I will admit, when I first found out Elle was watching it, I had my concerns at first too. But I mean, shit was what? When did it come out? When did it start coming out?
2024?
Technically speaking, like the series as a whole, like even before like the actual show on Amazon, 2019. I started watching it in 2021. Like getting into the stuff, 2021.
7 years. So, Jesus.
Yeah.
So to L's what's the word?
Point?
Excuse. She wasn't 7, 8. Was she when she started watching it?
No.
There you go. There you go. Mine was. She was like, oh, I started watching it first came out back in 2020. You mean on Amazon?
No.
Yeah.
And she had to also do a bit of growing. She had to do a bit of growing up, even though I tried to make sure she had was able to have a bit of a normal childhood. I mean, I'm a widower, so you know.
Fair enough. And now it's Dad and TED Talk for Dads with Rich and Mario.
Apparently it is, yeah. I did not expect that on today's episode, but hey, I'll take it. Whatever.
I mean, look at Lucifer. He's a ducky. He's a duck infatuated dad. So
I like Lucifer in this season more. I mean, one thing this season, there's one thing I didn't like about it, but this is a me thing. There was less BDSM jokes, and I was a little sad about that.
We get it, Mike. You love Hellraiser.
I'm starting to like that series way more than I should. But yes, it's horny evil. It just is. But it's something. But no, I don't know. But overall, the season is better than the first one, I would say.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we get backstory for certain characters.
Yes.
And we start getting into like what we discussed the last time round about how, you start getting more of how the sinner demons start to get how they look in that.
Oh yeah, it does a really good job with that. And I mean, I know we talked about it a little bit in the first one, but it surprised me how important it becomes in this season.
Yeah.
Well,
because you talk about, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And now I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, this one also centers a lot more, like it gives you more background on other characters, because it doesn't have to explain the world, because you already have been here, so it can spend time doing other things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I appreciated.
And I wish Phoebe would have joined us.
Hopefully she'll see this and join in some point soon.
Hopefully.
Yes,
I mean, I want to point out, we did have this discussion about the overlords of hell, not the overlords, but the 7 sins and all that.
Oh yeah, we had a big conversation about that.
Yeah, neat. But it's something I remembered after the fact, and I was going to especially bring it up here. There was at one time 8 sins, 8 deadly sins.
Yes.
But 2 of them got lumped together into sloth. And I remember this because I watched a program about it on History Channel.
I only know of it because I bought my partner the Anunnaki Testament, missing chapters of the Bible.
With did it have the Gospel of Judas Iscariot in it?
Yeah, it does.
I'd like to see that one day.
She still hasn't read it, but I bought it for her.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I don't either.
There's always been talk about books of the Bible that were not put in.
Oh, okay.
Or that were taken out over time.
Or taken out, depending on which version of the Christian belief you want to go with. One of these was there wasn't just 4 Gospels, there were more, and one of them was of Judas Iscariot.
Yes, and one of which does say that Satan and Lucifer, like this show, are not the same person.
Yeah.
Wait,
Very true.
Satan's in this show too somewhere? Is it a different character?
Satan shows up in Hell of a Boss season 2.
Yeah.
And
I
he
haven't
does
seen that
reference
episode
Lucifer, and you see his shadow.
He is not seen, yeah.
I have not seen Hell of a Boss yet. I had no interest in it, but we will be doing that too. Because we're going to do all 4 of these, and then we can wait years and be upset together.
Well, season 2 is coming out this year, so for
Well,
Hazbin.
season 3 is supposed to come out this year. I thought it was supposed to be this year.
No, it's 2027.
It's this year.
I looked this up yesterday.
Me too. It says late 2026 / early 2027 for both Hazbin and for Hell of a Boss.
Oh, then I don't know what the hell.
That's why they did the whole ad where it shows Blitz talking to Charlie and saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna interrupt your shit," kind of thing.
Okay, I'm okay with that because I want more of this show because I'm excited for what we'll get next season, but I don't want to go into that yet. With this, like, you guys had made a comment when we did the first episode where you talked about how Vox, really is the villain this season, and I mean, he really is the villain this season, and I liked it. I liked his character.
Yeah,
I know.
But it makes valid points.
Yeah, I do know that for season 3, the main villain is going to be Valentino, which is basically teased at the end of the season, and then season 4, the main villain is going to be my favorite character, Velvet.
Which one is Velvet again? Is she the doll?
The one in my profile picture, Mike.
Oh, we had this conversation last time, too.
Yes,
we had this conversation before.
It happens a lot with me.
Yes,
Rich can tell you.
Yes, it does. I'm still trying. We're working on it. We got him to play. He's going to play another point and click.
Yeah.
We're excited for that one.
A lot of people actually are. I was surprised. But,
It is that the point and click in question, Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis, is considered, especially by fans of Indiana Jones, it's what should have been the 4th movie.
Yeah, if they wouldn't have waited years, but that's all different. I mean, this season felt more put together than season 1. Like, they felt more confident with what they were doing because they had a season underneath their belt already, and that I appreciated. It just felt, the world building felt better. Like, I really liked the plots and what they're going for in season 2. Like, I like that it starts off and her hotel is actually like doing really well until it's not.
It's your typical, it worked, but people are coming there for the wrong reason.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I'm not surprised.
I know one character that's only been mentioned during that weird pilot between first season era. I know Phoebe mentioned last time that there is a character in heaven that looks a lot like Angel. That character is Angel's twin sister, Molly.
Oh, I didn't catch that in this.
I didn't
see her.
I didn't see her.
Molly, okay, I don't think Molly makes an appearance in season 2, but she does make a cameo in Welcome to Heaven.
What is Welcome to Heaven?
It's a song that
the song in episode 6.
Okay, but there's a music video where she's in it.
Oh, she is.
I'm actually gonna pull up a picture of Molly.
Yeah, do that.
Thank you. I don't know what you're referencing.
It's also good that these 2 episodes
Here's the one I want.
Came out at the same time.
Yeah.
Because
too shiny.
Episode 1 shows you.
I sent a picture of Molly in the chat.
Thank you.
The whole aftermath of what happened. The aftermath, of course, we see that the redemption worked. Of course, now the thing is that we can't verify it yet. And of course, we go through all this and, we want to convince people to stay here for redemption. We're not staying here to raise an army to fight heaven.
And then, of course, the shit show that is episode 3.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But with all, and Charlie is under a lot of stress right now.
Oh yeah,
I like that though. I like how her character is in this. She is still my favorite character. Like when that voice actress, when she comes back to a convention, even though we have her signature, this time I'm going to be meeting her with Tiff and not be like, okay, you go see her. I'll go wait in line over here. I'm going to go meet her and get her to sign my Charlie Funko Pop.
Yeah.
The Chase.
But it's one of those things. She's dealing with a lot of stress. The hotel is very busy. She's still shook up over the fight.
As she should be.
She shook up that Serpentius has passed.
Missing.
Well, died is how
Died.
the best way to put it.
Yeah, well, as far as she knows, yeah, died.
Yeah.
Died in heavy air quotes.
Well, they don't know.
That he might have got. She thinks he got redemption. We have no confirmation that worked, but he's remembered. And, we're getting all these people coming in for the wrong reason. She is under a lot of stress. She is, suffering from guilt. She is, survivor's guilt. It's a lot. It is a lot for any person to take in. And we've been through it.
Yeah.
Yes. But you know what, though? You know what else is a lot? Emily. Emily's a lot. And I feel bad for Serpentius.
Emily is the little sister, right?
A lot.
She is a lot.
I cannot necessarily say Emily is a little sister because they did. I mean,
she
I think
is.
She was. I could be wrong.
Luke does refer to Sarah and Emily as sisters.
But she's the younger angel. How about that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we also think of, if you want to think of it in that, and also, how do nuns refer to each other? Sister.
Very true.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're sisters. Yeah,
So-
they're sisters. Because the age gap and the size, they're commonly mistaken for mother-daughter.
They could be mistaken for mother-daughter. They could be mistaken for sisters. Also, that it was recently confirmed that Sarah is a lesbian.
Yes.
So it could also be that they are.
When?
Mario, seeing your reaction, the pride line of merch for Hazbin Hotel came out for this year, and it confirmed Sarah as a lesbian.
Cool.
Okay.
I think the only character that has, I think they said also, the only character probably confirmed as straight is Abel.
No.
Also,
Abel.
Adam.
No, Abel's not straight. He's part
Abel
of
is Adam's son, right?
I know. Yeah, Abel is Adam's son. I did not. I also had a hard time believing it, but it's true. Apparently.
Abel's not straight. He's part of Panic! At the Disco, or was it Fall Out Boy? One of the two.
He's the lead singer of
Fall
Fall
Out
Out Boy.
Yeah, he's not.
But-
straight.
Although there's so many people that want Brendan Urie as Kane.
Yeah, fair enough.
There's also more.
Also-
that goes
I'm
into
okay with that,
theories.
too.
Also,
Some
I looked up the Pride merch, and this was the one that confirmed Adam and Abel both as straight and Sarah as a lesbian.
Honestly, I don't think a gay man would have wanted Adam.
Very true.
I mean,
don't think that's a possibility.
Adam already didn't want Abel, so there's that.
Adam's an asshole.
Yeah.
I'm okay that he's dead in this season. I'm completely okay with that.
Yeah.
I had no qualms that I'm like, oh, he's dead. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I don't
And
care.
of course, like I
Fuck
said,
you,
in
Adam.
the first episode, we have Emily going at, basically delivering the news. Heaven's going into lockdown. Serpentius made it up here. The hotel works. I'll get back in touch with you as soon as I can.
I love that ending though for the first episode. I think that is a
Starts
really
freaking out.
good way to do it.
And
It's
you know
another
what? I love Serpentius. He is my favorite character. The whole I'll love them. I'll tolerate them. I love that. But he could have brought Jeff the Ripper to justice. So yeah, that kind of I love that tie-in.
Yeah.
But that kind of oh come on, dude, you could have done it, and instead you held it in. So I get why your guilt put you in hell, but still, From Hell's a good movie, but still, damn.
It's one of those. It's one of those things. We learn Serpentius' backstory in 2 because, of course, people are panicking. People don't understand how this happened, and you got Lute, who's from the Exterminators, and this is obviously this. Emily and Sarah witnessed him appear in heaven. Sarah's going through her own crisis.
Yeah.
Because she was the one who okayed the exorcisms or the
Wasn't she
exterminations or
behind
however
it
Executions.
originally, though? Isn't that what she said?
she okayed it. And I can say she did basically. She got her hands dirty for what she thought was the best thing. You can't shame her for that because it's one of those things. It's a hard decision to make.
It's a whole new take on the phrase "the road to hell is paved with good intentions." Except
Yeah. I mean, I may have said that. I think I said this in the last episode, and I'll say it again. When Winston Churchill back in the time of World War II. He had news that the bombing of Coventry was coming because they had cracked the Germans' code. And he sat on that information because he knew if they revealed it, if they ordered an evacuation, the Germans would know their code was broken, and they'd come up with a new code, and they wouldn't get any more information until they cracked the new code. He held that information in. It was a dark decision. It cost lives, but it was to try to save more lives in the long run.
Yeah.
That story is correct, by the way.
And we also we get proof that this whole extermination actually did have a valid reason for being done. I mean,
well, hold on. It's only valid because of when Seraphim, Emily, and Abel went to hell, but also they could have see that it could have been avoided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the thing. It's a drastic action. It was a black ops mission. They were always black op missions. Heaven was not supposed to know about it, the whole of heaven, until somebody opened his big fat mouth.
I do like that, though. I think that's a good way to put it because it doesn't concern them because you're supposed to be in heaven. So you're supposed to be happy. Yeah. And so you don't need to worry about the fact that we're going down and killing some of your fellow brethren who didn't make it up here.
And it's, there is a valid reason. They wanted to avoid just the very situation we got into in this season.
Yeah.
Of course, it's kind of hard to go through there and show compassion for the ones who don't seem that way. It's hard to, in a situation like that, to weed out the ones that aren't that power mad. But I have to like, though, in this episode, in episode 2, we finally learned Serpentius's backstory.
That was really good.
It was.
But also or was it Abel or was it St. Peter's comment? Oh, Serpentius, like a snake. Haha, I get
Abel.
it. Was it Abel? Or was it James? Or St. Peter, I mean.
It was Abel.
But I mean, let's face it. It proves that the guilt, everybody's got their own big guilt thing that they either can't get past or, it drags them down. What was his big sin that got him in hell? When he could have saved lives, he didn't.
Also, I do remember for the last recording, I mentioned that when a sinner dies and they go to hell, the form they take on represents how they died, or at least their sin. For Serpentius, what I was referencing was the fact that he has eyes all over him.
Oh.
Because he was always watching.
Yes. Okay, fair enough. Yes.
Oh, I did not. Thank you. I'm glad you brought that up again.
Keep in mind that only applies to the Pride Circle of Hell, because in Hell of Boss it doesn't follow those rules, and it is the same universe.
Yes, but when sinners die and they go to hell, they're only in the Pride Ring. They're confined to the Pride Ring.
Yes.
Unless there is some way they can apparently leave the Pride Wing, like get a pass or something. Yes. Because we did say that Mimsy has what looks like a mammon tattoo, which means maybe she's allowed to go to the greed ring.
Greed or wrath?
Greed. Mammon is greed.
Mammon is greed, Satan is wrath.
Or no?
What did you say?
Is this a reference to Hello something?
Yes.
Okay.
But it was something that was pointed out in another source. But, this is where we fully learn, his biggest sin. When he could have done something, he didn't. He was scared. And when he went to attack Adam to basically help and save his friends, and then got poofed, he basically redeemed himself at that moment.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Of course, he got loot.
But he has one of the best ballads with Cherry Bomb, so I'll give it that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's always a good one.
I love the title of that song, too.
Hiss, a love song.
I love the song.
That was a good one.
Yeah, but now, we go into, the next 2 episodes, we know the hotel works, but we can't totally show it.
Well, I think that's also, that's some of the stuff that makes the villain of this season so good, is because she can't prove it.
Yeah. It's one of those things. You're dealing with Vox. This is where Vox starts showing his true levels of how evil he is, because he's the media overlord. he knows how to manipulate things. I was explaining this to Elle because it's like I've seen this in stories before. If someone knows the media, you need someone well versed in the media as well to take in the other, to combat it. Because a good media person, a media scumbag like Vox, he's going to know every trick to twist your words around.
That is true.
And it goes to show also with how the V's operate. Oh, we'll take you in, we'll give you fame, and use you up, and once you're done,
That's
you're
a
out.
good song and scene, too.
I felt bad for that girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know. Like one of my friends and I, when we talk about the song, we're both just like, the V's is the only good portion of the song. The V's is the only good portion of the song.
Yeah. Well, Charlie's trying to basically explain, trying to show the goods of the hotel, which is kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
She is
Yeah.
The Voxes are basically showing you what they do.
I find it really funny that you referred to them as the Voxes instead of the V's.
They are
They are
They
part
follow
of Vox's bullshit, so I'll take it.
Yeah. Phoebe's here!
Phoebe!
Hello.
Hi, Phoebe.
Hi, Phoebe.
Nice girl.
We haven't gotten too far.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, we got done. We were talking about episodes 1 and 2 and getting into 3 and 4.
Alright.
and
That's not
Phoebe-
fun.
So do
What is
not worry,
your-
we haven't started episode 5 yet.
Also, Phoebe, who are you? Because we already said your name, but please.
I'm the person who looks at the two options between heaven, a place that has 24/7 lifetime holiday films, and hell, a place with hot femboy drag queen spider demons and adorable pigs. And I go, time to commit a murder.
Oh, I forgot to mention that I actually bought Sierra some of those pig earrings too.
There are
Oh.
fat nugget
There you go.
earrings.
Yes, yeah, at Spencer's.
All right, I have to
Now-
go now. I
now-
have to find a Spencer's.
Now, did I buy them for $30 or did I take them?
You bought them, of
Oh
course. 'cause
no,
you shouldn't.
shoplifting. Now you too get to hang out with Angel Dust and Husker. I don't see a fucking
I
problem.
mean, I'm not
with that.
complaining if that's the case. I mean, the fluff makes up for it. So
Okay.
Not what I expected
Phoebe.
this show to go, but then again, hey.
Phoebe, there
gonna
is
get
a
my mom found.
Spencer's in Omaha.
That's 5 hours away. Tell me there's one on like Grand Island or something.
There's
Phoebe,
one in
I'll just
Lincoln.
buy some for you and mail them to you. How
That's
about that?
4 and 45 minutes away.
Or you could just buy them online.
I'll just buy them for you, Phoebe, and I'll mail them to you. How about that?
I would also need to get my ears pierced.
Just don't tell
let's see.
Phoebe; he'll get jealous. I mean, TB.
Let's see. There
I don't
looks
think
like
TV
there's
has
one
watched
in,
the show.
He will.
15 there's a Webb Road, Spencer's. I try to see. Oh, Grand Island, Nebraska.
Oh fuck! Thank God, or thank Lucifer.
I don't know how far away that is from you. So
So,
It's
do
far
I?
away from her.
I have a message. Do I have to explain duck theory?
Yes,
Yes, please.
please, for the love of Lucifer, explain the duck theory. I want to
Okay.
know.
So the idea is that Lucifer is obsessed with the rubber ducks and also made the Goatians in Hell of a Boss, which are the bird demons, because he misses
Yeah.
home. Specifically, he misses the Speaker of God, aka the Metatron, because what the fuck does she look like but a giant goddamn bird that is gold, aka a rubber duck.
Oh my god. So
Oh,
Stolas looks similar to Metatron?
All of the what was I gonna say? So the Speaker of God's like the second highest. We call them Speaker of God because that's what they're called in the show. But
Yes.
if we're following
Oh my God, I
actual
see- I see
Christian
it now.
doctrine, that is a Metatron, and Lucifer misses them so much that like every single sin created one of the hell species, and gets imps. Beelzebub gets the Hellhounds. That's in Hell of a Boss. And it has been confirmed that Lucifer created the Goatians, which are bird-like. He's obsessed with birds, specifically because he misses home.
yeah.
Oh my god, I see it.
Also, something I did want to mention at some point during this episode. Last episode for season 1, I was mentioning about all the voice actors and all that. Phoebe, did you know that the voice actress for the Speaker of God was in Anastasia? Like
Yeah,
the
that
animated
is
one.
Anastasia.
Okay.
I also know that Abel is the fucking dude from Fallout Boy.
Yeah.
The one who also
He
played the
sings?
spy- Yeah,
can
the one
hear
that
it.
also played Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends theme song
Oh,
that Diana
God.
won't stop listening to.
I also have another fun little voice actor trivia thing that I want to mention later when we start talking about episode 5.
Yeah.
Just with accent all
It still
over it.
blows my mind that Baxter is not played by Richard Horowitz because it just sounds like Richard Horowitz.
Wait,
I
Elle,
like Baxter in
Elle,
this.
is
I
it
love
Elle,
that.
is it
Baxter.
because that Vaggie doesn't talk about Bruno?
No.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Boo.
No. Mario, I'm going to message you what I want to mention.
My gosh, we could go all crazy with this.
I was still so proud of myself when I heard Adam singing. I'm like, that's Fall Out Boy's lead singer. I have listened to too much Fall Out Boy that
You
I
mean
recognize it pretty quick.
Oh God.
Abel, yeah, sorry, Adam's
Yeah.
dead. Abel. I knew what I meant in my head. Does that
Yeah,
count?
no,
They both start with
Adam-
A.
Adam is
And your
beautiful.
Yeah.
head, zombie.
And of course, we get all those fun references like, here, your father never liked you.
Dude, okay,
I
so
don't even fucking like you.
Your
it
father was an
is,
asshole.
it is so interesting doing research for today's episode because there are so many different versions of the Judeo-Christian doctrine. Lutheran, Christian, Catholic, fucking so many denominations. With so many little tiny details here and there that are changed.
Yeah.
Who here has ever heard of the idea that Adam had 3 wives and not 2?
I didn't even know you had 2 wives.
Yeah, Lilith.
Lilith was
Lilith
the
and
first
Eve.
wife as
Yeah.
part.
I didn't know Lilith till this show.
So there was, in some versions, a wife even before Lilith. And then I think about that character that we hinted at in the first episode that just
Yeah.
has concept art and might only show up in season 5 as the true final villain of this show. And I'm like,
Which that would be cool.
maybe
Yeah.
that's the first wife.
You mean Terry Crews?
Making my way downtown. But also, goddamn, it is so interesting to think that out of his 3 kids, the one that Adam hates the most is Abel, the one that gets murdered. It's like, really? You like Seth and specifically Cain over this kid?
Has Kane been in the show yet?
No.
but
He's not.
But
He
he's
would
also
still be on-
Kane is Superman and Lucifer.
I saw this one really funny meme like shortly after episode 8 came out where it was like hinting at Abel's line in fucking Hear My Hope. And it's just like, it's the tell me what you would have done, too bad that I'm not your braver son. And then the braver son in question, it's just Kane from Digital Circus.
Oh, dear.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing. There is a theory,
It could be bunnies.
that we might have already seen Kane.
What? I
Zestiel.
don't know. Okay, so I don't think Zestiel could be Cain, because the whole point of Cain is that he'd just still be on Earth. He's always
Yeah.
going to be on Earth.
Yeah.
Oh,
But if
I
you
did
ever
not know
take
this
notice of
idea.
how Zestiel speaks,
Zestiel does speak in Old English.
very
And he
old.
sounds beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but the Mark Cain would make him like fully immortal. He's stuck on Earth.
Mario
Hashtag watch the
commenting
movie. He never died.
Mario commenting on what you said about him sounding beautiful. He's voiced by James Monroe Iglehart. How does he not sound beautiful?
Okay, to be fair, he also sounded very reminiscent to me of Tony Todd.
Oh,
miss him.
God rest Tony Todd.
Yeah.
that voice is so good. He just had
Awesome.
such a voice.
When he talks
Yeah.
to Carmela in this season for that split second, I was like, I know it's not him, but God, I wish it was him because he would have been so perfect for Zestial. All he needed
He
was a
would
hook.
have. But, it's the theory about of how he seems. He's the oldest of the overlords. This has
Yeah.
been, I think
Which
this
one?
has been
Zestial.
Which one is Zestial? Can you describe him? I don't know their
Zestial's
names.
the-
One that's
He's
in
the
there
tall
for-
spider.
Oh, thank you, El. Okay, that's how I describe him in my head too. Or not in my head, but out loud. Is like a spider-looking guy. So
Tall
Vizzy, Pop,
spider.
stop giving me hot Spider-Man. God damn you, Vizzy.
But it's one of those things. He's been around so long. And Alistair treats him with respect. Alistair I don't think is about to go head to head with Zestial. He has a lot of respect for Zestial.
Zestial might be powerful. We don't really get a lot of Zestial. Like we see him in this off and on. We see him in season 1, but he hasn't done anything yet.
I'm hoping that we see more of him in a future season.
Same.
I'm just waiting for the crossover, to be honest.
Honestly, yeah.
That would be very fun.
Are we getting one?
Maybe.
There will be one.
Okay, it's been confirmed. Okay.
It has been confirmed that there will be a crossover.
But we go through, get back to like seasons 3 and 4. I mean, Charlie wants to get the news out that the hotel works, of course.
Episodes 3 and 4, yeah.
Vox is, of course, always going to whisk it around.
Vox is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Wait,
my god.
So really quick, Sierra had a thing that Vox is also a shark because whenever he doesn't have his clothes on, he has like gill-like lines on his ribs.
Yeah,
and that's why his little buddy in the tank is a shark.
I have heard this really funny theory that Vox is not Vox. The shark, Shockwave, is his actual body. And I'm like, that's the dumbest fucking theory I've ever heard of this.
That is really dumb, especially when we look at like fucking episode 7.
I would disagree with
Transformers. I like Transformers.
Yeah, but as things play out, I mean, got to give Charlie credit. She's trying to get everybody to to believe the truth. Vox is, of course, twisting everything around because that's what they do.
That's what he does.
So yeah, just a smarter version of him.
There are so many references to Vox being a parallel of Trump in this episode. Not in this episode. In this season alone. Vox Tech loves women in STEM.
I can't unsee it now. Thank you.
You didn't see it before?
I'm surprised you didn't see it before, Phoebe.
I did not put together the idea of a man who started out as like a dumb little thing that should have just stayed a dumb little thing and then became higher and higher in entertainment and then became a cult leader.
I mean, it's 100%. It feels like a reference to him, except Vox is actually smart, but then again, that's just kind of how I took it, but it's a reference to cult.
Vox smart?
It's his hubris.
Smart enough.
Vox is relatively smart.
Yeah.
It's his hubris.
That brings him down.
He's too smart for his own good. That's his fall. It's his fall down or downfall.
Well, we could talk about Vox's initial downfall. Vox is one who wants to be on the top, and he's willing to team up.
Yeah.
To get him there.
Yeah, just ask Val.
I mean, let's face it.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you start getting that even in episode 4 because we now learn more about Alistair in episode 4.
Yeah.
We find out. I mean, it was already hinted. We knew that somebody basically had Alistair on a leash.
We finally find out who.
It was Rosie.
That was cool. Everything with that is
I remember seeing that, and I know exactly where I was when I watched that episode because I had a lot of downtime that day because it was the first semester of the school year. So I had a lot of downtime because it was on, I think, a Wednesday, I think it was. And so I had like so much fucking downtime in between 2 of my classes. And I was watching it in the hub on campus. And my jaw just dropped. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. But it makes sense. And we see how he already figured he was going to hell.
Well, I mean, when you murder people, that's a fair thought pattern to have.
Well, I've also had my own theories about that, too.
Same.
Because, when we're talking about redemption, but we'll get to that eventually. I mean, I'll get into it a little bit after we do, because we see him doing the voodoo ceremony. We see him make contact with Rosie.
Was it a voodoo ceremony?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, he's making contact with her, and then...
At least it makes sense for it to have been a voodoo ceremony, because when Viv originally made Alistair, there was a lot of, voodoo inspiration for him.
Fair
so,
enough.
if you go back and watch the pilot, I forget what exactly he says, but, he says something, and then, a bunch of voodoo symbols appear around him.
Well, he still keeps all the voodoo motif. Those symbols still show up in season 1, and all of his little minions that he summons in all of his fights are like little voodoo dolls.
Yeah, okay, yeah. No, I see it.
Oh, okay.
But I
But
mean,
he
I think he's supposed to be from Louisiana, and he's got
Yeah.
his human background. He was Cajun.
was he?
I think so.
Mixed Creole.
Mixed Creole. Okay, mixed Creole.
Yeah,
So
I
that
I wonder
think
is
but he didn't talk like Gambit though.
like his human form kind of made me think of Boardwalk Empire, to be honest.
yeah. So he is basically, we see that he was basically a big radio star too at the time. Hence why he is the radio demon.
I
And
do
he
like that a lot.
he was given powers as part of his agreement, his deal. He would be a powerful sinner in hell.
The
And
most powerful.
yeah, the
I
most
mean-
It's
powerful.
very important that you say that like that. So.
And this is where we also have our fun part. We find out, yeah, he died because of basically of a hunt in a hunting accident. They mistook him for a deer,
Which is why he looks like a deer.
I love that.
and I'm like, it just goes back to some of those old cartoons I remember watching. Somebody goes like one of the old style cartoons.
The stuff with his death is so cool though. Like when they go back and show that, I was impressed.
Yeah, and it adds to it because it plays to it's very realistic. Hunting accidents happen. They do everything they can to prevent hunting accidents, but they still happen.
Well, to be fair, he was dragging a dead body, so karma got him.
Yeah, and
A dead body because he murdered a man. Karma got him.
Yeah, but I mean, like you see the old some of those old cartoons. Guys like, I got one. No, he shot a man. How'd you know it was a deer? He has antlers like this. He puts his hands up against the side of his head, like showing that he has antlers, and then he gets shot. That kind of, and I'm like, it's funny because unfortunately it's true.
Yeah.
God.
And so, and Rosie says, yeah, it's a bit of a humiliating death for you, but it was so cute, kind of funny.
It's funny as hell. I really like it. I laughed when they showed the scene when you see the antlers. Like, oh, especially the second time when I watched this yesterday when I finished this. It made me laugh and smile.
And some people also tend to think of they look at what Alistair, he eats rotting meat and that, and this is supposed to hint at also the Wendigo influence that they think of his character.
Well, it doesn't help that we see him lick blood off of his fingers when he's alive, so there might have been a cannibalist.
Yeah, I don't know all about. I do not
part
know
of him
how much
from the
that,
very beginning.
Yeah, and I don't know how much of that falls into voodoo and hoodoo and.
You do?
He hasn't tried.
God damn it, Mike.
I behaved, but then he kept saying it, so I had no choice.
Well, being a cannibal is part of the whole Native American myth of how one does become a Wendigo. So that doesn't help either.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that and of course, it also, if Rosie owns and she's overlord of Cannibal Town.
Would make sense then why, he was talking to her then too.
Yeah.
Good point.
Well, we don't know who he was going to end up talking to. We don't know if he specifically called for Rosie.
But we know he did talk to her. So it's safe to assume.
It's one of those things. If you were to look at these ceremonies, if you look at some of these old ceremonies and stuff where demons are summoned or something like that, you have to know the demon's name that you're summoning.
Yes.
So how the hell do you think of a demon name? If you're going to summon a demon, do you think you're going to be calling somebody Rosie?
Are we sure Rosie's her real name?
Oh. Also, the idea is demon probably would have multiple names.
As I say, we know at least 2 characters who don't use their real names in hell, because Angel Dust's real name is Anthony, and there is one that's revealed in this season as well that I can't think of.
Yes, Fox's name.
Thank you.
Vincent.
So, Vincent. So, how do we know Rosie's name is Rosie?
Yeah.
So how can we know that Mimsy's name is Mimsy, too?
I mean, I kind of took it as in hell, you get to choose your own name, You're in a different place, so you kind of become who you want to be in that case. Like, you don't have to follow the name that you were given. It's your choice now.
Yeah, and we also learn, basically, we now know how she is. We also see where Alistair and Vox knew each other. And Alistair will call Vox Vincent.
Yes.
How much that pissed. This is where we throw back to that Vox asked him to be on his team.
That's a good scene. Also to kind of show like why he has this hatred towards towards him. I really like that.
It is so clear that Vox was down for Alistair.
Oh yeah.
100%.
And of course,
And the thing is, they were like really good friends, and I'm wondering, because it's not ever 100% confirmed, but did he say no to Vox specifically to save his power? Because his deal with Rosie is be the strongest in hell. The very second you say yes, we're equals and I'll join you, that would make him lose all of his power because he would no longer be on Rosie's chain.
No, I don't think that's the case. In that case,
I don't think so either.
Alistair shows very much that he does not believe in friends, that people can be friends in hell. And I think this could also be due to his own life, because let's face it, look at the people he killed. Like, for example, the one person he killed basically splashed juice or wine on his outfit, and they didn't see. This is also where I come to one theory I have about when it comes to Alistair, because we also learned in 3 and 4 that there is, Charlie figures out it's, Charlie and Vaggie figure out it's the big sin that got them in hell.
Yeah.
So it's also revealed that Angel murdered his father.
Oh, I can't wait for Angel's backstory, which is unfortunately not in this.
I can't either. It has to be in season 3. It has to be.
I think I know what it is.
I have a feeling too.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I'm not going to...
Phoebe, message me what you think it is.
That's what she'll do. Here's my theory on Alistair. I think his big sin isn't murder.
Alistair?
Yeah.
100%.
Here's the thing. The people apparently that he murdered so far, the only ones we know about, they're the upper crust white people in Louisiana in the 30s. And let's face it, at that time, if somebody did something wrong, who's going to get off with hardly any sentence?
The cracker.
Rich cracker, yeah. How much you want to bet? And like I said, this is only a theory and speculation. I do not know what Vizzy Pop has in mind. I don't know what Vivian has in mind. All the people Alistair killed were foul people, but they wouldn't get away with it unless something got exposed. They wouldn't hit justice unless something is exposed. I mean, I recently heard within the past month or so about a haunted house in Louisiana, which the people were the owners and that they were doing some really nasty shit to to their slaves and that.
That's unfortunately very common at that time.
Yeah.
But when it came to light because of a fire, everybody forgot it was slaves that was happening to, because you don't do that shit to a human being. Period. It don't matter if they're white, black. That's when they get united, and basically there's nobody that's going to save them unless they get the hell out of town before all the shit hits the fan.
Came down like gravity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the only way justice got done to people like that. And you can't guarantee that a freak accident's going to happen, a freak fire, anything that causes people to come running in and, come to the rescue, because not only is this fire going to burn this house down, it could burn down other homes. We got to protect our city and all that. Alistair could have very well been killing off these crappy people because they just show their crappiness in how they treat him, a Creole who only manages to make it bit up into their crowd because, damn, he got a good radio voice.
Yeah,
I appreciate that because I have a good radio voice too.
Yeah. So basically, my own thought is, wait, I'm only in hell because I sold my soul? Yep, son of a bitch.
And Pantros gets to hell because he never spoke out that he saw Jack the Ripper do the things.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it was guilt.
I was gonna say, and that's the thing. Yeah. I don't think that's really all that much of a sin.
It's really not.
Which, if anybody here has ever watched the show Lucifer, that show has it where hell is a time loop of your biggest regret, what you personally think is your biggest sin. Yeah, your guilt. The fact
you go to
that
hell due to guilt.
So the fact that angels do not even know how souls get to heaven within the Hazbin Hotel universe makes me wonder, is there a list of sins that gets you to hell, or do you subconsciously put yourself in hell when you die?
And that could be also.
Huh.
I want to also point out one other thing. Survivor's guilt. That is a very powerful guilt.
Yeah, it is. And it sucks.
Yeah. Because you're always asking yourself, could I have done more? Could I have saved more of them? This is what Serpentius basically has. He's got survivor level. He had survivor level guilt.
That's a good way to put it.
He saw everyone. He saw people he would view as friends die. He saw who did it. He could identify Jack the Ripper. He never spoke up because he was scared. And he has to live with that guilt, knowing, could I have, I could have saved them. That's an even deeper one. So that's powerful. You can't get past that.
Yeah.
No, and I thought that's a really good point to show, like, that's why he was redeemed, too, because he really didn't deserve it, because it was just the guilt that did it. And maybe maybe that's going to be a theme going on farther in the show, is that a lot of the reason why the people are here is because of guilt for their sins, because some people probably didn't have that bad of sins.
Yeah.
Well, after his episode, I saw it as he did the one thing that he couldn't do in his human life.
Yeah. And this is why I say Alistair is, killing people. He's killing people who are basically shitty people who will probably never face justice because of money, power, race. So possibly his own biggest sin is that he sold his soul.
Well, in that regard, should Dexter Morgan go to heaven then?
No.
I'm not going to have that conversation.
That's a
Dexter
different
Morgan
show.
is a sociopath who basically got conditioned to use that sociopathy for good.
Doesn't make it good, but that's a different conversation for a different time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mario, you're asking the same type of question as does the Punisher or do the Boondock Saints go to heaven?
No.
I say yes.
Hey, whoa. The Saints go to heaven. They're the Saints.
I'm still going to say no. That's my belief. But then again, I also have not murdered anybody, nor do I plan to. So
Yeah, I don't plan to do that either.
I am legally obligated as somebody currently on a broadcast to say that I have not planned or done a murder.
We follow the closing words of the Classic Gamers Guild podcast. Don't do a murder. No, that's the
but
one.
hey, good news, Phoebe.
Allow
If
me
you
to
did,
quote my own word. Don't
you
get
do got
caught.
plenty of forests, I'm sure, or fields to hide a body. I'm assuming.
Mike.
Mike, don't tempt Phoebe.
That's around me. That's plenty.
No, Elle, there is no temptation. It has been an active on and on thought for years. Like, nobody ever goes out there. You can hide so many fucking bodies out there.
As a guy who watched a lot of documentaries, you'd be surprised where people hunt and fish in. That's where they find a lot of the bodies.
Damn it. Thanks, Mike.
You have no idea how many, well, you probably have an idea how many documentaries I watch and how much knowledge I have in my head.
I
about
have
stuff
an
like this.
idea, but so I need you to tell me every single bit of information. Where do people not look?
For research purposes only.
Well, if I knew that, then there wouldn't be documentaries to watch, because then there wouldn't be anything to talk about.
Yeah, Mike, exclusively for science. For curiosity, please text me.
Also, you don't have a vehicle, so you would have a hard time, with that right there. So, just to let you know.
I do.
You have a motorcycle. I think if you have a body on the back of your motorcycle, they might go,
Mike,
I'm just saying, there's a lot of desert out here.
yeah. And Mike, I want to ask you this. How deep have you dug now with all this that you do with Phoebe?
With what? I don't understand the question.
How deep is your grave?
Oh, she loves me. I'll be okay.
Oh, my.
I'm one of her best friends.
Oh, my sweet, innocent, naive Mike.
You knew my name the day we met.
Yeah, actually.
That's good. I also want to say the music in this season, I don't know if it's better, but it's definitely good.
It's amazing.
And also, and speaking of music, it's just before just before one of the most viral songs of the season. Alistair figures out what he has to do to break that chain.
That I really appreciated that.
I find it so, honestly, I find it so funny, like with the music, that both my favorite song in the entire Hazbin Hotel series and my least favorite song in the entire Hazbin Hotel series are both in this season.
Okay.
What's your favorite?
This episode.
Gravity.
Oh, is Gravity in this episode too?
Well, Gravity's in
Well,
episode
everything's
2,
season.
and then my least favorite episode is my least favorite song is in episode 3.
Okay.
What's your least favorite?
Speed Run to Redemption.
Can't fault her on that.
I don't even remember it. I just watched all this and I can't.
I mean,
think
she's
It's
got
some of the
the
songs.
board game. It's that song that Charlie sings when trying to redeem Angel.
Oh, okay.
I like
Oh.
that one.
Yeah, I felt bad for Angel in that episode.
I felt bad
Hmm.
for both Angel and Charlie in that episode.
Yeah, also being manipulated.
I just feel bad
Yeah.
for Angel in general this season.
Oh, yeah.
When the big reveal happened, I fucking screamed and just had to turn
Oh.
off my TV for a
Yeah.
minute.
Which reveal?
We'll
That
get to it. We'll get to it. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, okay, now I know what you're talking about.
after Alistair comes up with his plan, we get to one of that viral song where Charlie takes Nifty on TV.
That was great.
It was. I agree.
That was a good scene, and I like Nifty. Like I remember,
I love Nifty.
I didn't care about her before, but she's definitely grown. I mean, I liked her in season 1, but like
Oh yeah.
now I don't like the fact that like I actually want to meet some of these voice actors now because I really like this show, and they were all here, and I just didn't give a shit.
But you gotta just love that. It's like she's got the stage fright. That's not a camera, Nifty. That's a road. That's a big road. Nifty, why don't you tell the nice big roach what you like about the hotel?
And it just becomes super chippy and a lovely little song about all of the cum stains and hypodermic needles laying all over the place.
And then
It's so
later
good,
in the
though.
Japanese verse, Nifty's actually saying that, hey, Charlie's a great boss. This goal actually makes a lot of sense. You should follow her. Don't follow the V's. They're pieces of shit.
They're assholes,
Yeah.
is what she says.
Of course, the only two words you get are trash and assholes.
Yes.
Am I the only one who thought of Hi Puffy Amiyumi?
Oh,
Teen Titans?
dude, anything is possible with
Yeah.
Yummy Yumi.
But I mean, let's face it. That whole song, when we rewatched it, the Japanese lyrics had subtitles.
Yeah.
They didn't when it first aired, when it first came out.
Yeah, I don't remember there being subtitles, so thank you.
Yeah.
for
There
confirming
wasn't
that.
when it first came out, but they are in there now.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
like
like
stuff like that.
Oh yeah, beautiful.
I love subtitles and everything I watch because it helps when you're editing.
Yeah, you're not editing right now, right?
Can't edit while I'm on the. I've tried. I can't do it. I
I've
can't
tried.
handle.
Right. I knew it. I knew it. I knew he had tried. At some point, he must have tried. That's why I had to double check.
You know me so well, Richard. Yes, I have tried. It's too hard. I can have a conversation and edit with somebody, but it can't be the same person that is on the episode. Like I've talked to Phoebe on the phone, and I was editing an episode of Phoebe with Phoebe out. I'm like, I can't do this because then I get confused which Phoebe is the current Phoebe and which Phoebe is the past Phoebe. So it doesn't work.
The first step is realizing that you have a problem.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
got a lot of problems, Phoebe. I'm well aware of them. And so is Tiff, unfortunately.
We all have a lot of problems.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when your problem doesn't
One
involve
of them is that
podcasting,
murder is still illegal.
that's a good. I'd be dead if it wasn't. I'm pretty sure. Somebody would've killed me.
Well, there was for a time a place in the United States you could get away with
Called the
pretty
Wild
much
West.
crime. No, I think they finally one lawyer pointed it out, and I think they finally got fixed in in recent years. But there was a part of Yosemite State Park that it was legal to. It was basically because of the judicial system. It was legal to get away with any crime.
But good luck
Because-
defending that one in court.
No, a lawyer actually pointed it out because one of the deals with a trial is you have to be judged by a jury of your peers from the area where the crime was committed.
I'm sure they would find a way around it.
And because parts of Yosemite State Park was basically in a different state, but it was under the main state's rule, you couldn't get anybody. You couldn't get
I'm sure they would
anybody.
find a way around that if you decided to murder a bunch of people.
Probably.
They just only recently did figure a way, correct that loophole.
I love this.
Yeah.
Of course you do.
Of course, speaking of loopholes, we get into, Alistair basically eggs Vox out. They fight.
That
Of
is
course,
good.
Vox, Nifty sees this happening. Alistair's in trouble. She rushes back to the hotel, grabs Husk. They head out. What the fucking? Oh shit!
I love
I love that small conversation that Angel and Husk are having back at the hotel. You ever heard of a blobfish?
It's so weird.
It's just so random. And then Nifty comes in and grabs Husk and runs off. And then Angel's just like, a lot of weird shit happens around here.
Yep.
Oh, no doubt.
It's just so funny.
And at one point in that fight, that's when it happens.
We completely skipped over the fun thing I wanted to mention.
What is that?
Okay, so in episode 5, when Vaggie goes to see Lucifer is in his room with all of the ducks everywhere, and he's like talking about humans and how they have horrible taste in musical theater. The playbill that he holds up is for something called the Great Quaxby.
Everything that he watches and absorbs is.
I have more on this. So
We
I
haven't
mentioned
even got to episode 5, but we should have mentioned something in episode 3. I think it was in.
Well, we glossed over what I wanted to mention because we mentioned Nifty's song, so I wanted to mention this. The Great Quaxby, as I mentioned before last episode, Lucifer's voice actor is Jeremy Jordan. In the Great Gatsby, the Broadway musical, Jeremy Jordan plays Jay Gatsby.
Of course.
So yes, that is in fact a reference to Jeremy Jordan himself.
Yo, where the fuck is he finding all of these TV shows that are all just duck actors?
He has the internet down there.
Channel?
Oh shit! Yeah, the internet would do something like this, wouldn't it?
Especially a hell version of the internet. Yeah.
Also, another thing that I just want to mention as a funny little nod on the back of that playbill, it says something like, "Theater kids, we have merch now."
Adorable.
It's so funny. Oh,
I did laugh a lot during this show. I do want to say that too.
Oh my god. There was something I wanted to mention earlier, which is why I had even brought up Molly in the first place, and I didn't even mention it.
Let's blame Richard. I'm sure it's his fault somehow.
I can wait.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay. So I brought up Molly earlier because I was mentioning, this is Angel's twin. At the end of season 1, when we see, those shots of all those sinners just, looking up towards... I don't even remember what they're looking up towards. We see a character that resembles Angel's silhouette, just in, black or, a really dark gray. That character is supposed to be Arachnus, Angel's older brother.
Okay, wait. I did not know about this. There's an older brother?
Is this a theory?
No!
Oh.
This is confirmed. This is a confirmed character. Angel, I don't know if he's, fully going to be canon in the show, but, in that era between pilot and season 1, there is a character named Arachnus who is Angel's older brother and continues with the mob stuff in hell.
I'm looking it up.
I am so happy that she gets to create what she wants to, and that she's completely in charge. That just you only get shit like this when you let someone do that.
And I even mentioned last time, I'm so glad that Hazbin is getting 5 seasons because Viv's plan for Hazbin is 5 seasons.
Yeah.
So yes, thus older brother Arachnus is officially canon. He's a sinner demon in hell who was part of the same spider-themed Italian-American mob family as Angel Dust. He's officially non-speaking background character during the news broadcast in the season 1 finale.
Yes.
Damn.
Yep.
Man, I love how much you know about this, Elle. I really do. I hope you know that. It is super cool.
So exciting.
The perks of diving into something a little too deep.
Hey, as long as you're enjoying it, there's nothing wrong with it. And I will die on that hill. If you're having fun with something and it gives you joy like this, there's nothing wrong with diving down that rabbit hole.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think she gets that a little bit from both of us, both my late wife and myself.
I feel like I get a lot of that from you, considering how many times you dive into things and I don't even ask.
Yeah.
It happens more often than you'd think.
More often than he
Your
tells us.
mother could get into stuff too. She probably, if she had gotten around to it when you got old enough, if she was still around now, she'd probably be getting you into Friends.
Good
Okay,
show.
but how many times in the car have you gone on a rant about something and I was just sitting there not really listening and just zoning out because I didn't ask?
Well, now he knows you weren't listening.
Oh, she's confessed that sometime from the time to time when I'm talking about.
I've
stuff.
confessed it multiple times.
Mhm.
He also gets really into it that I need to ask him to quiet down a little.
And she does it to me too. So
I try not to.
yeah, but you do it, and I never stop you. I just let you go.
I do also ask you if I can ramble, so
And sometimes you just do it.
That's the joys of well, one, you're a daughter, you can do whatever you want. You can ramble. It's his price. You have to listen to it.
You've come to the right place.
We do a lot of rambling here too, yes.
Yeah.
That's
But let's
okay.
get on to like 5 and 6 because now this is start where we see Vox really he's getting full of himself.
Oh,
He
when you
has
lose your
Alex.
marbles in Act 3, we're in Act 3 now.
I mean, Vox starts showing, hey, I've got hell basically doing what I want, and he starts pushing the envelope. He's got
Stupid.
plans. He's got things he wants to do. He's got people ready to mobilize to attack the angels. So what does he do? He's going to run with it.
he's
Oh,
the
no.
Führer, as he so says.
Yeah, he's got, hey, I got Alistair, who agreed on 2 conditions, made the offer. 2 tiny little conditions. 1, you let my friends go. 2, you are to never lay a hand on Charlie Morningstar. And he agrees to that. And Alistair plays his faithful, his prisoner.
I love the wordplay here.
Oh, it's even back in season 1.
Oh, yes. We'll get to
Yeah.
that.
Alistair is a master of wordplay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not just Alistair.
No,
Well,
it fits demons.
Yes.
yeah. It fits demons. It fits the Fae.
Oh, yeah.
Wordplay. But now, the angels are realizing that there is, they need to start making up for what they've done. They're not fully aware of what's going on. Lucifer, Baggy goes to Lucifer to ask her help, which Lucifer reveals the twist. He's king of hell, yes, but he can't lay the smackdown.
I mean, that's gotta be a hell of as a punishment. Like, yes, you run here, but you can't actually beat up any of these shitheads. You're not allowed to hurt them.
Well, he can't beat up sinners specifically, is what he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he had enough of hellborn demons, he could probably beat the shit out of them.
Well,
Okay.
the Hellborn demons could do that.
Yeah.
And this could also play into something that could come about in a later season, which would basically, I mentioned it before, Lucifer's right hand, his enforcer is Alistair, is named Alistair.
In
So
the Bible type of thing? Or in this? Because in this show, you're not referencing the show right now, are you?
No, I'm not referencing the show.
Okay.
This is
I just
like
want to make sure I wasn't missing something.
terminology or something like that. Lucifer's enforcer is Alistair.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if I need somebody to give the Al, come here. Yeah, this guy's bugging me. Gotcha, boss. Laying the smackdown.
That's cool.
Radio.
Yeah, it wasn't
Apple.
until more recent versions of the Bible that Beelzebub, Satan, and Lucifer were the same person.
So but we also start getting Lucifer goes to basically he wants to help his daughter. He's unaware that nobody's aware of anything else that's happening. Lucifer comes to try and lay the do the
Smackdown.
grandstanding, basically say shut this thing down. But Vox is a step ahead. He already knows. How did he figure it out? We don't know yet.
We find out later.
Yep. He's not aware that Charlie and the angels are coming in to try to make some amends. Nobody knew this. people are making plans to try and help one another. Maggie is trying to help Charlie because Charlie is spiraling.
I like that when they have her just losing it because I feel like it's just a good character growth for her. She's
Yes,
so cool.
it is. Charlie can't get help from her mother. She's right now, she's getting what she thinks can help, but Vox is steps ahead. Vox is a person who knows how to control the narrative. And I mentioned this, it's in a book I have in my library. We have a character who is good at that. So the only way you can combat them effectively is to either make some grand play to show it's not going to happen, do something they're not expecting, which that's a trick, or have someone else who is just as savvy with the media that they can close the loophole, the access points before they're opened.
And that's why Kamala didn't win. So, yes.
There's nothing there to fully, they don't have that right now. I mean, they managed to get Sarah to basically admit why those exterminations were in there for people, sinners like Vox.
I mean, Vox deserved it, so hey.
Yeah. But he wasn't entirely wrong. I will say that much.
Not entirely wrong, yes. Well, like I said, they tried to do something when they didn't know if something else, if the alternative was possible.
Also,
happened before.
I find it so funny that they thought that gift baskets would be a good apology for genocide.
I mean, it's supposed to be the best taffy in the universe, so...
Yeah, it starts with sorry.
It's okay, you killed my family, but hey, have some taffy.
It starts with sorry.
Listen, I'm just saying if those gift baskets had some sort of sour gummy in it, I'd be willing to look over some genocide.
Phoebe, what if those gift baskets came with like a $20 gift certificate for the in-town stores?
Okay, so...
Just wondering. But Danny, how would you feel about that?
I really want to scream at you right now.
I know. Like I said, when we finally do meet, you're going to hug me, then slap me. And Tiff will be like, slap him again.
Oh, no, it might be in the opposite order.
There'll be a hug, though. That's what matters.
What are we at now? 30 feet? 60 feet?
According to my job, like fucking 25 feet of defective product. That is a Christmas bonus.
25 feet of defective product on top of buried on top of him in his 60-foot hole right now.
Yeah, let's be fair. Everything they put out is defective. I mean, what?
I mean, one job I worked at where I did take like defective stuff is when I worked at a printing company, and like I regret this, I don't have them anymore, but like I was printing stuff for Mario Party 8, and I had a big giant Mario and Luigi cutout that was like not cut perfectly, but I was like, I don't give a shit. This is awesome. Little stars. That's the shit I got. Not as a bonus or hey, we're gonna throw this away. Can I take this home? Like the day they fired me, I'll never forget. And the guy's like, yeah, you're fired. I'm like, all right, can I just take a bunch of this shit home? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, thank you. Literally, I mean, I thanked him and walked out the door carrying my Mario and stars. I was like, I was upset, but at the same time, I was like, I need to move to Minnesota anyway because my girlfriend's pregnant. So, you firing me means I can move now.
You know. I said, the Minnesota, don't you know?
I had to come here. Otherwise, if I wouldn't have moved here, I would not have a relationship with my son. My girlfriend would have, at the time, made sure of that, I'm pretty sure. So, that's why I can't.
It's sad to think that that's still...
And I'm happy I never left, because fuck Milwaukee. So.
We'd like to once again remind people, just maybe kill the cunt.
Okay.
We're friends.
I just really feel bad for Emily in this episode because she was so excited to say sorry, and yet, but when she tries to do what she wants to do, it bites her in the ass because, your apologies to gift baskets? Well, I didn't know what else to do.
Yeah.
She starts crying, you feel bad for her. Like she was being sincere. Like she didn't know what else she could do besides that for genocide, which I get.
Yeah, and she got
messed up.
It's not her fault.
Yeah,
it's not her fault.
And she got all those images hit to her. That didn't help her.
I mean, she didn't even know about the genocide until Sir Pensis tells them.
No, she learned about the genocide from Adam in season 1.
Oh, okay, but she didn't know about it until
Adam
then, right?
couldn't.
If hell is forever, then heaven must be a lie.
But it's
Mhm.
basically they didn't know. She knew about it, but knowing about it and then seeing images about it.
Okay, fair
Yeah,
statement.
that's the thing. Yeah.
I mean, let's face it. There are people who still don't believe don't believe the genocide happened in Germany.
Yep,
And
there are,
there's
unfortunately.
people like say, "I've heard of it," and then when you see the images of what happened, it
mean-
scars.
If I got the chance, I would visit Auschwitz.
Yeah.
So, because
Oh yeah.
that I want to. I want to just see, I mean, I know it would be a very emotional moment just to be there, but it's something that if I ever end up in Poland, that's one of my destinations.
Mike,
But that's 'cause I'm
Honestly,
a-
yeah. I'd-
Sorry, go ahead.
I'd probably also want to visit Auschwitz too.
Sure as hell ain't taking videos and making TikToks like some people do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I want me to take a picture of the sign.
If-
I would do that.
If I were to do something like that, I would basically be giving it the solemnness and respect that the tragedy deserves.
Yes. My references to someone who did not.
I
Who
know.
made it.
The Japanese
I-
forest.
I do remember when I was in my senior year of high school, so not long ago, honestly, it was last year, there was actually a Holocaust survivor who came in and was a guest speaker.
Oh.
Nice.
So, yeah.
There's not a lot of them alive still, so.
Yeah.
There were not many. It's something to witness or to see someone who went through something like that.
And I do remember when that guest speaker was at my high school, she told us, like, we even saw the 30-minute documentary she was in. I'm gonna go ahead and put the name of that in the chat for anyone who wants to look that up if you would like to.
One of us is going to. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
For anyone who's curious listening to this, Letters to Frida, Frieda.
I know this.
I've seen this.
Oh,
Yeah, she was a speaker at my high school once.
that's really cool.
It's nice when schools do stuff like that.
And even in the library at my high school, there was the one side of it, the library was dedicated to just Holocaust. I know this is not the word. I don't think this is the word I'm looking for at all. It was Holocaust. I feel so bad for using this word. Memorabilia. That's not the word I want. I just can't think of the word I want right now.
It's fair. You don't mean it in a bad way, so we'll take it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. I mean, sometimes you just have to put in the word that you have in your dictionary in your head.
Yeah.
You probably
No,
think more like
At
relic.
least you didn't say collectible.
Yes.
You
No,
know
I
that,
would
so hey.
never say. I would not say that when talking
Oh,
about the
yes.
Holocaust.
I know, but I just was giving you an example of the wrong word. Artifacts.
Note that
Good work.
artifact too, yes. But please,
Artifacts,
listeners, please note, Mike loves to put his foot in his mouth, and he does it a lot.
I do it on purpose. This was on purpose. This wasn't by accident. I knew what I was saying. I wanted to say it. It wasn't an accident.
Yeah, I
This
know.
time. Okay. I mean, everyone knows that if you listen to the show, you know that what my thoughts are when it comes to all that stuff. I am far from a fascist. So far.
But we now see we get into 6, we start seeing Vox getting everything together for his grand plan.
Run for president.
Oh
And
my
of course,
God.
episode 6 has a very funny scene that I will always laugh at.
Remind us, please.
I can't understand you when you speak that island language, Val.
From
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Florida,
Anyone
man.
else got shit to say?
Okay, that made me laugh because, this is fun fact. A lot of Florida is Puerto Ricans.
Mhm.
So he in.
I love that.
It also made me laugh
didn't know
because
that.
Puerto Rican is a different Spanish, obviously, but their version of Spanish would be different than someone from Mexico. Because I talk with
Yes.
Manny on the show a lot, and we've had whole conversations about. He's like, yeah, the Spanish, there's, like any language, you have your own dialect and stuff. So
One of
come
my
up.
best friends, online best friend, is Puerto Rican, and he lives in Puerto Rico.
man, I want to go to Puerto Rico someday.
Oh.
Really do.
You want to go to
And
the
I'd
hot
meet
door,
Manny,
Mike?
of course.
You want to go to the hot door?
Well, to be fair, the hottest place in the country is Arizona, so I'm not going
Well,
there.
It is hot.
It is. I've had this conversation too many times. It's a
Mike.
certain place in Arizona that is considered
Mike,
the hottest place in the country.
Come to where I live, and you'll see the difference. And it's only an hour away from Arizona. There's a big difference between
There's certain
and so
in Arizona.
Actually, according to
What
the
if-
National Park Service, the hottest place in the United States and the entire planet is Death Valley, California.
I thought so.
Cop-out, you know it.
Okay, I was wrong. Never mind.
I thought it was going to be Death Valley.
It's a cop-out.
Summer temperatures routinely exceed 120 degrees Fahrenheit. And
I really hope nobody lives there.
They don't.
Okay, good.
No, they just die there.
I mean, it's been
Like
120
the
here,
actor-
and I had a heat stroke last year because of it.
And like
It
the
sucks.
actor from played Fenrir Grey back in the Harry Potter movies, he died in Death Valley.
Fuck that.
It has the highest officially recorded air temperature on Earth, a scorching 134 degrees Fahrenheit.
It should never get
Ow.
above 70.
Yeah, the most we've got here is
Agreed.
like 127, 128.
Yeah, I'll stay in
70 degrees
No.
Fahrenheit is comfortable.
Yeah.
Minnesota.
What I'm
I'm not
hearing
leaving
is
this
that the United States is where hell exists.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now.
So 20 years of me saying this has been confirmed.
Yeah.
Awesome. I was right. What did you say?
Awesome,
Ah,
awesome,
then-
awesome.
Hey, did you know Sonic has a possum that also is a boss, mafia boss?
Oh my
Yes.
God. We're not here
yes,
for the
there-
Sonic spluttery.
United States. It's in Michigan.
All right, so we were told with the Screaming Rain, and the episode is called
Yeah.
Screaming Rain. I like that. I like when the rain is screaming. They're like,
Screaming.
rain should not be screaming. So good.
It's hell. But Vox is getting a weapon together thanks to Camilla Carmine, which, let's face it, Camilla proves that she's doing stuff to protect her family,
Yes.
but she is not thinking things straight.
Yeah. Which, of course, there's another line that I still will never not find funny.
And which line was this one?
I gotta find it again. Hold on.
She didn't have it ready to go.
I don't have time for this lesbian drama. What is it you want?
I love that line too. Both times I laughed.
God damn it, Carmilla.
But this is also one of those times, like, Charlie and Vaggie are at odds because
She went behind her back.
went behind her back, unknowingly going behind your back. Of course, when she had found all this out at whatever Vox was doing in the prior episode, and Lucifer.
That, like, protest, or I guess
It was a rally.
rally. Yeah.
See? It's fucking Trump.
Please, please, oh God, let Charlie Vaggie drama not be a once a season thing.
It should.
You don't like it, or you do like it?
Well,
I have no problem with it, but TV shows like to do this thing where a motif or a theme will show up over and over again, like, hey, we fixed this problem, but then next season a new version of the same problem comes back because they feel obligated to have it at least once a season.
well,
Like, if you ever
Maybe-
watch Supernatural, Dean and Sam will consistently break up and die.
let's put it this way: season one, the Charlie Vaggie drama, basically Vaggie not necessarily wanting the fact that she was a former exorcist angel revealed, and that's not something you're too it's not something you want to you don't want to reveal the bad shit right away to the person you love.
I did.
Yeah.
When I met Tiff within like a month, I was like, here's all the shit, because I knew my ex was going to reach out to her, which she did. So I went and dumped a bunch of stuff on Tiff, and thank God I did, or my ex would have told her and she might have left me.
Different scenario altogether.
I know, but you gave me one of the few reasons to actually mention it where it was somehow topical, so...
I
Hey.
mean, I in turn mentioned some things like I didn't, I had a girlfriend in college, and we got forced to break up, so to speak. And when I met my wife, I'm like, okay, she has the same first name as my ex. Okay, we've got a 3-year age gap, just like I did with my ex. I gotta ask you, when's your birthday? Okay, thank God, thank God, thank God.
That's funny.
You've mentioned, I swear, Dad, you've mentioned that to me before, and
Yeah,
it just made me laugh again.
yes, I know. But it's like, that's the kind of stuff that you don't want to dump it right away. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't want to run across, like, it's like, you don't want to hook up on a dating site and find out, oh my God, you're the person I was in a relationship before.
Like the song Pina Coladas. I never knew that you like pina coladas. And getting caught in the rain.
That one works out. That one works out. But
I like that stupid. I like that terrible song.
It's a good song.
It's a beautiful song. I could play. You know, that was one of those songs we would hear a lot when I was in college too, and we'd sing
Escape
along
is such
to
a good song.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I don't know if I'd use the word good, but I do like it.
But,
so I have a random question about Hazbin. So the two girls that are like with Carmilla, that they call Carmilla's girls, are those supposed to be like her daughters or something?
Yeah,
They are her daughters.
Oh, okay.
There's an interesting fact about them I keep forgetting, but it's the reason why one of them has a headband with horns and one of them has natural horns.
Yeah, I assumed it
Phoebe,
was just that
Phoebe mentioned that last time.
Yeah, that I thought that she went to heaven and then just decided to fuck off because the rest of her family was down below.
Very possible, very possible.
And I really did like the song that Huss sings when he's in the bar.
Oh my god!
Oh,
this
that's another thing I wanted to mention. That's another thing I wanted to mention with this episode tonight. Before the season fully came out, the playlist, the album was on, the soundtrack album was on Spotify. It had like the names of all of the songs. You couldn't play them, but instead of the actual names of the songs, it had them as emojis.
Yeah, and only when the episode came out would they update that one small section.
I remember one of the content creators that I really had looked at the names and thought that Losing Streak was going to be a Husk song and that fucking Love in a Bottle was going to be an Angel song.
And instead,
just based off the emojis.
Song and Losing Streak is a mommy song.
Yes.
Oh, that's the strip. I like that. When Angel turned out to be a drag queen, I thought that was
awesome. God, I fucking love.
I mean, that was hinted to in season 1.
Good. Like, I have watched too much drag queen stuff, RuPaul's Drag Race. Not by choice, exactly, but I've seen a lot of it. And I could appreciate this a lot more. Tiff ended up falling in love with RuPaul and used to have it on all the... Well, she still does. When she needs to take a nap, she puts on a certain RuPaul season and just falls asleep to it every time.
Yeah.
It's her comfort show.
But we get a lot there because now he's getting this weapon together.
I do like that. I like how he tricks Lucifer to go there too. I think that's a good...
There to that one yet. But it's before that. After we have the scene with Angel and Husk at the casino and Angel gets called out to a job. This is when the ball drops. This is when we get that reveal.
Yeah.
Even Valentino wasn't necessarily on board with it.
Fox is an asshole.
Yep.
Well, it's also a little rapey, so yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say a little.
And we also had we had the whole scene where Charlie and Maggie make up.
Yes.
Oh yeah, they do.
I love that with the
Easy is such a good song.
They're so cute together, though. I remember
the morning that episodes 5 and 6 came out. I finished episode 5. I watched it while I was still laying in bed before I got up and started getting ready for the day. And I remember just thinking to myself, okay, I need to listen to the song that I know Charlie and Baggy are gonna have together in the next episode, because I just want to make sure they're okay. Because, after what happened in episode 5, I was just fuck, are they going to be okay? So I listened to the song before I even watched the episode.
It's a really good scene. I mean, everything. I just love those two together. They are so adorable, too.
They are.
And they have genuine, and we mentioned about a drama. This is, that's more typical drama. The second season was, I'm trying to help you all this time. And what we got here was situations that evolved because we weren't communicating very well.
Normal relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, don't communicate to each other and assume things and...
Yeah. Like I said, they have fights. Fights happen. Yeah, they don't want to talk to one another until you basically force them. I mean, sometimes you just need that time to cool down.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
This is going to do another Tiff moment. When me and her got engaged, we were moving and we got into a fight when we were trying to move because we were moving her apartment so we could move in together. And I remember I took a walk, came back, and then I proposed to her because you also need fights sometimes, unfortunately.
You need the bad times to truly relish the good times.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's still mad at me for not giving her a better proposal. Also didn't even have a ring because I wasn't planning on proposing. Wish she would be commenting right now if she was here. Luckily, she can't hear me.
Spontaneity. Spontaneity at its finest.
Smack you.
Oh yeah, she'd be like, "I'm still waiting for my proposal."
I can imagine that.
Yeah, you know her.
But we get right at the end, we finally see it. I pointed it out to L in episode 3, the speed run to redemption. Angel is not about to go along with it, but a quick look, when he's looking and you saw Vox, his eye did it.
His eye does it a lot.
he broke
this
my
season.
heart.
That's how he gets people. This is why they found out. Oh, how'd you find out I couldn't hurt? I can't hurt sinners. Angel's the one who tells him. Text messaging it too. Angel
And then deleting it so he didn't know.
Yep. And Angel was an.
I wonder if he was using Signal when he was talking to him to send him secrets.
I don't know, but he was basically. I
Somebody
probably
got that
just
joke.
overlooked. Yeah,
It's okay. You can ignore it. It's
Don't worry, we'll smack him.
a political
Later.
joke.
But this is how we saw everything. This is part of how Vox operates. And apparently we find out, I don't know if it was there or it was in the next episode. Yeah, Vox's hypno shit don't work on Valentino.
I like how he says this shit don't work on me or something like that. It was great.
Of course, it also, it comes, and also probably because of his eyesight.
Such
So-
shit.
Yep. We haven't really gone much into Baxter all this time.
Oh yeah.
We have not talked about Baxter yet.
Baxter was basically, as how Charlie put it, is like our new Serpentius. Because
Not wrong.
I mean, the
I did not
title
know there were
of the
so many ways to call somebody an idiot.
I mean, the title of the first episode is literally New Pentious.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that over the course of this season, this brand new side character becomes just the person you want Nifty to end up with.
Yes.
I still like that. Baxter gave the roaches lungs and arms so they could play instruments.
It's kind of impressive, actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've learned about, Baxter tells Cherry Bomb about his past with Serpentius.
Yeah.
Baxter created the Egg Boys.
And how
Back-
Pentious is obsessed with Cherry Bomb.
Yeah,
Yep.
God, this is so cute.
which makes Cherry Bomb decide to stay at the hotel.
As everyone else is leaving, Cherry
Yeah.
decides to stay.
I like Cherry a lot in this season.
I
Yeah.
cannot believe we did not talk about how good of a song Piss is.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Which song is Piss?
The love song
The love
between
song.
Jerry and Pentious.
Oh, we did.
Mike, we talked to
Oh, okay.
Mike, we mentioned it earlier before Phoebe had joined. Piss, a love song.
Yeah, we did.
What a good fucking song.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This is normal Mio. Just
But-
here.
And then we get into, season 7 where we start...
Episode 7.
I said, I had to do it at least once this episode.
I've done it twice now.
You've
Yeah.
done it a
Right.
few times already.
Thank you, El.
Catching myself.
Don't worry, it won't be it might not be in the edit if I can fix it, so hey.
But in episode 7, we finally get... We see how Vox traps Lucifer. Boo.
Oh.
Okay, boo, but also when he's pretending to be Charlie and his computer screen face is all cutesy with the makeup.
Yeah, that's also kind of unnerving.
I don't know, I think it's adorable.
You would.
We'll agree to disagree. but
And you would.
but we also learn Vox's backstory and how he moved from a weatherman to newscaster to producer and station owner and such.
I really
Really
like
long
his
way.
backstory. Like that, they do such a good job of explaining it.
Yeah.
Writer is only half a song, if you can even call it a song, but
Okay, Brighter is a good song though. I
Oh, it
remember
It's
one
so
time
short.
joking with my friend that if I ever saw my friend and a few of our other friends on a VC together and I didn't really have time to actually join VC, I would just hop on for a few seconds and just go "Vroom."
It just shows us all about who he is. He literally became a cult leader.
Yeah.
And what ends his cult leadership early before he becomes a Jim Jones? A TV fell on his head.
Oh, also, one thing I'm not sure if any of you picked up on it. In Brighter, when Vincent comes into this one guy's office, he refers to this guy as Bob. If you actually look at the contract that is signed, it's signed as Robert Sinclair.
Yeah.
Why do I know that name?
I know it too, and I can't place it either.
He was a director.
The real life.
A real-life director.
Okay.
I can't place it either, Phoebe, so don't feel bad.
And also, if you look up Robert Sinclair, like, I just looked up Robert Sinclair to make sure I was getting the name correctly. The third thing down is Robert B. Sinclair Hazbin Hotel. Oh,
Yeah.
no, this isn't canon. It's like a roleplay wiki.
It's inspired by the real Robert Sinclair, but the name spelling is slightly different.
Okay, the Wild Man of Borneo. That might be why I recognize that name.
Yeah, he was, bringing it up. Oh, he passed away in 1970. He was murdered.
Brutally. Holy shit.
I'm curious. You have my attention now.
Was repeatedly stabbed in the chest by a burglar in his home. The assailant was a graduate student at UCSB and was later arrested and charged with murder. He was found in possession of a bloody knife and a pistol.
Oh.
And the glove did fit, so they couldn't quit.
God, way too early.
Hey, at least
Technically, the glove did fit. They just made sure it didn't fit.
Yeah.
But
Our dear boy Robert was also married to Heather Grace Angel, aka Wendy's mom and Alice's sister from the Disney Peter Pan and Alice in Wonderland.
Okay.
So the reason the glove didn't
Did not
fit is
know
one,
that.
he had a rubber glove on underneath it, and two, he didn't take certain meds that kept swelling down on purpose that day.
Oh,
There's your fun fact you didn't ask for.
Yep.
Also, I have a fact I want to share as we get a little later into episode 7 here.
I do like that when we see Vox as Vincent. Heterochromia.
Yes. I loved seeing the heterochromia because that's not always something you see in media. And it's always so cool to see that detail.
Yeah, he is. It just proves, but we truly see now, Vox is the quintessential, he is the megalomaniac. He is,
Oh god, yes.
has the power addiction. I even said to Elle when we were watching the season, even if he did succeed, he wasn't going to be satisfied.
No, what's higher than a god? Gotta reach that next peak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He suffers the power addiction, like pretty much most people.
Yeah, most people in power do suffer that.
And of course, then we now realize, and find out from Baxter, oh yes, Voxtech's been pirating Heaven's signals for years. Your security's crappy.
I like that one.
Okay, so the thing I actually want to mention is in episode 8. Never mind.
Yeah. But we basically now move on to, this is where we start getting the plan. I mean, they're trying to shore up the hotel, but also what we need to do. We got to rescue Angel. We got to, cut Vox's broadcast off. And of course, this is after we also see that weapon, which is powered by a bad tickle. That's a bad tickle. Bad tickle.
Fucking Lucifer.
That is so
Love
funny,
Lucifer.
though.
But that
He grew on me.
That weapon, it blasted the shield. It blew the pearly gates right off their fucking hinges. Hell, the damn gate crashed onto hell.
Yeah.
When they shoot the laser and the gate goes, I love the single.
Holy shit, holy
JPEG
shit,
of-
holy
Well, I was gonna say, first of all, Emily language. Second of all, just the JPEG T pose almost of Saint Peter quickly rotating like it's
Wait,
part of the
what?
Photoshop. Oh, do you not remember that?
No, I never saw that. And I've watched the episode 4 times.
Rewatching it this time, I was like, oh my
God.
god, that is hilarious. Hold on, let me find it on YouTube.
I need this. Please.
She'll find it.
Fuck,
Yeah.
share it.
Well,
Share it in the chat, please.
I know, don't you worry.
but that's if he was expecting it to do that, he was greatly surprised and ran with it.
Yeah.
I mean, there are reports that when the whole 9/11 thing went down and then the towers collapsed, it was reported that bin Laden was. I wasn't expecting that to happen, but I'll run with it.
I placed it in a chat and the timestamp, the fucking single
God.
JPEG of St. Peter twirling.
I'm going to this right now because I need this.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out too. So, but it just.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But we also have at where we reveal what Angel's been basically. He's now speaking that the hotel was a sham.
I'm all for Princess Angel Dust.
Yes.
But it's now, but now if we can get that signal through and get it out there, if they can get, through all the security and get that signal out there, well, that's it. Vox can't do anything. It's the one thing he can't undo. So they come with the plan, which we get into in that last episode.
Yay, I can say the thing I want to say.
Say the thing you want to say.
Okay. So when Vaggie is basically reciting the plan, like Charlie and I are going to go as guests, Baxter, Nifty, Husk, and Cherry, you sneak in. And so Baxter says, well, there goes my benefits. Being a Vox Tech employee actually has fucking benefits, apparently.
I would fucking hope so.
So there is a Vox Tech website, actually. I'm gonna share it in chat.
Yeah, they released like a not ARG, but like a little you can make your own employee
and
card
if you look at rules of conduct, and then you go to the fourth rule, asking about benefits. We here at Vox Tech believe it's a benefit on its own to be employed here. Just kidding. We have full healthcare coverage, dental 100% 401k match, and for some, free on-site employee accommodations. Be sure to get yourself tested down at the Vox Tech labs and to keep your employee blood work up to date.
Hey, that first part, Phoebe, reminded me of somewhere.
Do we explain to Elle all of these awful jokes that aren't actual jokes?
I don't know, but we can do that off.
I think we're at 72 feet
We'll
now, I think. Anyhow.
Sorry, I like to derail things, apparently, on this podcast. Welcome to Games My Mom Found, where Mike says stupid shit a lot.
I now that I'm really looking at the rules of conduct, I love that it goes to 6 and then it goes straight to 8. A certain number doesn't exist. That's it. Don't question it.
Yep. I'd love to know the reason for it, though.
For every time Mike said something dumb on this show.
Man, that's the purpose of the show.
I wouldn't have to worry about I wouldn't have to worry about working.
No, with the amount of episodes I make a week too, it'd be good.
They do have good benefits.
But
that's what I'm here for. The dumb jokes. And to get away from real life.
I love that in 8, everything just comes together.
Yep.
I love the artwork that is used for the plan.
You mean the spirit bomb at the end to free Lucifer?
Oh God, yes. Thank you, Mario.
I've been waiting to say that, just saying.
I was going to say it too, and I might have forgot, so I'm glad you did.
Give us your energy.
That's literally what it was, the damn spirit bomb.
It was 100%.
But with singing.
But we can get
I'm okay with that.
I mean, we start things off, they execute the plan. And while, Charlie is basically staying at the table, allowing Vox to feed his megalomaniac, Vaggie goes to try and somehow get into the weapon.
I like that too.
Also telling, once we gets this weapon done and all that, how fast do you think it's gonna turn you? Which I think Carmilla realizes it'll happen, but she doesn't want to think about because she wants to at least be on the winning side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even though Zestial knows it's not going to be the winning side. And, you see how quickly Vox is shoving aside Velvet and Valentino.
His moth daddy, yeah.
He is literally being manipulated by Alistair, and he doesn't realize it.
Because he's full of himself.
Because
and Alistair is playing into it by giving him compliments, so he's getting him to do what he wants. I mean, that's how you start a war in Iran. You give the guy compliments, he'll start the war for you.
Fuck.
What? I've been waiting since I watched the season to make these jokes, so
I'm
100
going to be honest, Phoebe, I am expecting all these, so.
She is too. She's
But,
not surprised.
Baxter, I like that in the prior episode, Abel, loot, mobilize, and stand by, which Loot did not like.
Yeah.
Emily is in hell. I love that how she's doing the whole what we all did as kids for for binoculars.
Yeah.
And I love how it works.
She's
I
so
love
cute.
how it works.
The pangolins have landed.
And I forgot they got
pangolins.
Well, they have them up in heaven. That's why she mentions them.
Yes.
And puppies and some kitties.
And unicorns.
And koalas.
And now, Heavenly Egg Boys.
I love the egg
Yes.
boys.
I love them. I mean, I'll tolerate them.
Yep.
I also want to say in the last episode, I really like the dresses Charlie's wearing and Veggie.
Oh, yeah.
I like
they're
those.
so
I
good.
loved
When I-
the
want Funko Pop in
outfits
some of
that
these
Charlie
things.
and Baggy had.
And
I'm still okay that they don't have them because then I would end up ordering them all, so I'm okay with it. But man, I really like this show.
I love that even in the prior episode, with all the weight that Sarah has had on her shoulders and her own doubts and all this, who is the one who gets through to her with the most important thing she needs?
Baggy.
Serpentious.
Serpentious.
Well, that's right. Yeah.
I think
And we get the better reprise of It Starts With Sorry.
I
and
do like how Vox's power is all about popularity. I think that I know you're going to get into that soon, Richard, but I do like that touch.
yeah, he is. It's like everything is going. Everybody is working. Angel and Cherry are hunting down Cherry. Angel and Cherry are Husk and Cherry hunting down Angel.
Those are the names you wanted.
Two main names.
He's like, oh, they're in there somewhere.
Baxter and Nifty are heading into the server, but are seen by Shockwave.
I also love how they take care of Velvet in that. Mad scientist, bitch! Bye-bye.
God, I am so excited because I know Val is the villain for next season. I can't wait
Yep.
for season 4. All of the fantastic outfits we're gonna get.
Especially with Velvet as the villain?
Yeah,
Come on. Come on!
dude. Next season, Angel better get so many fucking outfits from Velvet now that he's living in Vox Tower.
Yes, he's living in the V Tower. He better get so many good outfits. Also, I swear, season 4, if we do not have minimum 4 outfits per episode.
That's a lot of drawing.
Okay, but it's Velvet.
It makes
She's the fashion overlord and the social media overlord. How do you not?
I just want more pretty Angel. That's all I want.
Agreed.
But you just have to love. I love that whole time. Charlie and Vaggie said to protect Baxter.
Vaggie said to protect Baxter.
Vaggie, yeah.
Baxter. So I will protect Baxter.
So I understand that Nifty's weapon is like a giant ass sewing needle, but there are some points in the season that it looks more like a lobotomy pick.
I mean, it could be.
I mean, yeah, it
Probably.
could be. It very well could be. And also it plays into the whole thing of the main theory as to how Nifty died being an ice pick lobotomy.
Could work all into that.
Yeah.
But you just gotta love that. Just as you think that they're going to make the connection, Velvet comes in and throws a monkey wrench in the thing. But I just love that Baxter did one of the greatest things when it comes to Vox. Put him on fucking mute.
I love that part too.
Also, I love what Velvet says when she comes into the server room. Like, I love this. Am I interrupting something? A little shark told me the princess sent the fucking Lollipop Guild to stop us.
We welcome you to Munchkinland.
It's so good. And then
It is.
Nifty proves there is okay, we know that Velvet is one of the newest
Yeah.
overlords.
Overlords.
And as we see with Hear Our Hope, Nifty is definitely
love Hear My Hope.
Dude, Hear My Hope makes me cry every fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
But we definitely get confirmation from it that Nifty is also an overlord, and she may look tiny, She's been here for a lot longer than Velvet has, and she proves
Oh, yeah.
he rocks her shit.
Honestly, like, Nifty.
I know she's an overlord.
Yeah, that's why she's able to help with the spirit bomb. Notice that every single person who helps with the spirit bomb, as
Is
we're
an
going to call
overlord.
it, is an
did
overlord.
not put 2 and 2. Okay. Did not know that. Thank you.
Also, like, with Nifty's outfit, it can very much be inferred that she was a 1950s housewife.
Oh, yeah. She's got the cool fur and everything.
Yeah. But
That's also why the theory is an ice pick lobotomy.
Yep.
So I was gonna say, now that we're having
because
this
that was a
conversation,
thing.
now that we're having this convo, there is a thing back in episode 6 that we completely missed, which is Husker goes back to his casino.
Yeah, his casino.
Like, yes, he used to be an overlord, and he's has a major drinking and gambling problem, but everything in that casino is themed specifically after Husker.
I did not put that together.
Fucking hell mortgage on my hell house.
That was funny.
Thank you, Zach Hadel, for that lovable line read.
I mean,
And then, of
that's what
course-
happens with gambling, unfortunately.
I know, but it's just funny that this Zach Hadel, the creator of Smiling Friends and Psychic Pebbles over on Newgrounds, and Vizzy Pop both started
And then-
as Newgrounds
and then, of
people, and
course,
now they're just voicing people in each other's shows.
And then, of course, like right after losing streak. Wow, that was hot. Wait, does that make me gay?
Yeah.
Am I? I'm not gay. Am I?
Yes, and you should be proud of it. Not
Also,
only because you should be normally proud of it, but also because fucking Angel.
Also, I'm looking at the transcript as I'm reading off some of these lines. That character is officially referred to as Zach Rabbit.
But you gotta love that before all hell breaks loose again, Fox wants Charlie to admit that he's the most powerful sinner in hell.
I do like
Oh
this.
god, perfect callback to season 1.
Yeah.
And, Charlie didn't want to do it, but could you do me this one little favor? And nobody there is aware of what it's doing. What
She
does.
She just had that genuine look of defeat on her face as she said it.
Which is sad.
It
Yeah.
is sad, but it's also unknowingly
Giving Alistair what he wants.
not only that, but basically doing what everybody would want, what they wanted done. No one knew what Alistair's grand plan was.
I did.
Yeah, we knew what his plan basically was.
Yes.
We didn't know how it would play out.
I wouldn't
But
say we
when
all did.
she
I didn't.
says
know.
that.
I didn't see it coming right away. I was like, oh.
There,
Well, it was
Mike.
a twofer. It was a terrible twofer.
With two very small little things, Alistair no longer has any strings to hold him down.
I got no strings
Yes.
on me.
And then
Damn it, if you took it.
Alistair does, and then Vox puts his hands on Charlie's shoulders.
I love that.
Breaking that deal.
What, this counts? I never said you had to hurt her. Just don't lay your hands on her. And you fucking freak.
Frickin' wordplay.
I'm a
I mean, if
demon,
it counts,
baby.
it
It's our
counts.
thing.
I'm a demon in hell, baby. It's kind of our thing.
And right then and there, he's been putting this all forth that he beat Alistair. Now that he broke the deal, boom. And now that Alistair doesn't have the restraints, he's not under Rosie's thumb anymore. He can really let loose.
Which I think is really good how they pulled that off.
Yeah. I mean, this is where he after we see before this, Alistair has the whole of hell basically mesmerized.
Yeah, Vox does have that hold over like everybody at that point.
Pretty much. And this is where it all goes to hell. I mean, inside, we still have Valentino and Husk and Cherry fighting. We're like, Angel once said Val's eyesight's shit. Just love to throw the blade. He catches it, doesn't see that the bomb is coming at him at the same time. Oh, shit.
That was a good little part.
Nifty and Baxter managed to beat Velvet, knocking her out the window, causing her to fall apart. they're about to make the connection again after getting it all done. But again, here comes the monkey wrench. Vox is pissed. Vox has called out Shockwave again, relying on help. Alistair's doing pretty good, and then here comes the beam, the laser beam. Of course, also Vaggie has found out that Lucifer is being basically used to power it.
So I just want to say that Shockwave is shk.wav, and that made me smile and have to mansplain to Tiff that's what I work with.
I love that.
And Tiff had to smack you for it.
She just went, I didn't ask. I'm like, I know.
But
Back to
that
my
is
childhood.
that battle is tearing up hell, and then we see that laser go poosh. It's going all over because Vox wants to wipe that smile off
Vox is a
Alistair's
dumb
face.
fuck.
And of course, that line. Fuck hell, fuck heaven, and fuck all of you. As long as I wipe that smile off of Alistair's fucking face, I don't care what happens.
Oh god, it's so good.
And then, of course, after that, Valentino turns him into a fucking iPad.
Good. Fuck him. Fuck everything about Vox.
Yeah.
That being
So
said, does shooting a laser powered by yourself count as Lucifer hurting the sinners?
I would say since he doesn't have control, no.
No,
That's what I would say, too.
he didn't willingly do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's clear of any charges there. Of course, the blast does hit Emily as she saves Alistair,
Yes, this is true.
which I would maybe imagine that Alistair does now have a debt to pay back with Emily.
I do still remember the first time you saw that episode, Dad. You gasped when that happened to Emily. Like, you gasped when Emily's wing got hit by the laser.
She's a sweet little baby girl.
She is.
She's a powerful little baby girl too.
She is.
I
And
mean,
I don't remember when one of my friends was watching the season. She was like messaging another one of our friends who like messaged me as well. And she was like, "No, my baby!" And I then proceeded to text the friend who said that with, "Emily's fine, don't worry."
Yeah, she got a new win in the end.
yeah, but it just all played out so beautifully. And of course, they go into Hear My Hope, which just is, God, that is one of the best songs.
And it really helped you out November and December.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, hey, who knew the Spirit Bomb just needed a song to make it cooler?
And
I really don't like the
worked
Spirit
once.
Bomb in the Boo Saga, but this was better.
Mr. Satan knew.
It
Do not
just
like the
plays
Boo Saga.
out so well. Emily takes the first step in trying to saving Hell. Then Charlie, Husk, and others are joining in.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're saying that all these other people did any of the work. Clearly it was Val that did it all.
Oh yeah, it's like, but the Vice was only going to go kerblooey and still wipe out all of Hell, of course, or a good portion of Hell. So it wouldn't have mattered if Val, Val, yeah, I stopped Vox from going crazy. Yeah. Not going to mention that. Hey, if they hadn't done something to stop, if we hadn't taken part in stopping that weapon from going kerblooey, yeah, it wouldn't have mattered what I did before. But that kind of thing. But of course, the angels come in. They got to get Emily out of there.
It was
But
a good
even
part.
Adam realizes Emily is helping, and that if they take her away from that, she was going to be pissed anyhow. And Lute wasn't caring. She just wants the demons to die.
I like Lute a lot in this season too, and she doesn't
Oh,
wear
yeah.
her stupid masks, and I like her face
I
much
love-
better than the mask.
I love Luke.
Yeah, but the mask. I don't remember if we talked about this back in season 1. The fact that Adam's mask
might have.
glitches.
I think we did.
Okay.
Yeah, too. But Abel finally stands up because he's doing what's right.
Yeah.
For a change. When you start singing, and I was like, "Fall Out Boy."
He
Yeah.
needed that moment to basically channel the command that he's got now, and he needed to do it, plain and simple.
Yeah.
I'm so scared of what Lute's gonna do in the upcoming seasons.
I
Oh,
look
yeah.
forward to it.
Like, there's a gut feeling that she's gonna kill the Speaker of God, and I do not want. to happen.
Oh,
Loot is. I have a feeling Loot is eventually she's going to fall or come damn close to it before realizing what the hell's going on.
I mean, one thing that I have heard with Vox is he's going to get worse before he starts getting better.
Vox?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I felt like his stuff was done for now.
I mean, he's still gonna appear in future seasons.
Oh,
In the
yeah, I guess
future
I don't really
seasons,
know.
because
worse.
from what I've heard, or okay, that might have just been a theory from a content creator that I mentioned earlier, not by name, but yeah.
Good lord.
I mean, I don't think he can get worse. I feel like they could kind of put away that character now, in a sense.
Also, I love that, like, in that little interview that plays on 666 News, Valentino saying, "Yeah, I guess I like saved everyone. Do I know Vox? No, never heard of him."
Yeah, and that's the fun thing is that we know Val actually has romantic feelings for Vox.
Yeah.
And even though Vox's big story as the main antagonist of a season is over, he could still manipulate Val.
I mean, honestly, Val's romantic feelings for Vox are confirmed in when I think about the future.
Yeah, I think
So even Vox could still very well be a major threat, because even though Val is the main villain next season, who's actually pulling the strings?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that it's not as much to do with Vox, 'cause I really want Val and I want a sexy season. So
we'll probably have
Mike, one of us.
Vox is going to probably try and regain what he views as his rightful place as in charge.
Oh, he's definitely going to try. I'm sure of that.
Not going to succeed, I don't think.
I don't want him to succeed.
I doubt he'll succeed.
But I'm pretty sure that everything we've now seen of Vox kind of proves that there's something Charlie is wrong about. She believes every sinner could be redeemed.
Yes, I don't believe that all can. I believe that some people are just piece of shits and deserve hell.
Vox
being the prime example there.
Yes.
His own personality is against it, because he'd have to admit his sins, and his megalomania will not allow him.
Yeah, Alistair isn't leaving either, but I don't think Alistair would want to leave.
I think Alistair is happy, especially since he broke his got out from his deal.
Yeah, but it also should play a note. Wordplay. Again, when he made the deal with Charlie, one small favor at a time of my choosing.
I'm glad that they paid that off and they didn't hold it for seasons and seasons. Like, I'm glad it was just paid off the next season.
Yeah, paid off.
True.
Well, you know how some shows are. Like, they hold on to shit for way too long and you forget about it because it takes 3 years to make a season and you're like, what?
But it's the thing. Wordplay. One small favor at a time of my choosing.
Demons.
What did he mean?
Faye.
One small favor at a time of my choosing, or one small favor at a time of my choosing?
We will find out in future episodes.
Yeah, most likely. I have a feeling, though, it's going to be what I'm thinking. Like you said, Faye.
Oh,
Faye.
it's whenever he decides he wants a small favor.
Right.
Oh, God. Very well might be.
I mean, I explained this to Elle because it Faye logic, and it pops up in the Dresden Files. Read the Dresden Files, good books.
Yeah, they're so fucking good, especially the newest one.
I'm only partially into it.
Into 12 months, I think it's the best one we've had in a while.
Yeah, well, he had issues that kept him from writing Dresden Files for a while too. But we see it in Turncoat, because the character Morgan in that series, he is, quote, on the run. He's being protected from magical view, being spotted magically, because he cashed in his favor with the summer court. And what ends up happening, it's like they'll hide him from view. Oh, we don't know where he is, but, we gave him this pin, and right now it's showing up at this location. Yeah, they get around it. I mean, when Harry first realizes that Morgan's used it, he's like, do you still have that pin? Of course. They're in the Feywild, traveling through the Never Never, and Dresden chucks it. And Morgan's like, what the hell did you do that for? It says, we're talking the Fey here. What do you think they did?
So anything, I guess the only other thing to really mention about this season that we haven't mentioned is Lilith has like her little cameo at the end where she's calling Charlie back finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Lilith's going to be a major antagonist in all honesty.
I do too.
And it's
Hard
gonna be
to
Terry
say.
Crews.
No.
It's not. What the fuck?
That's,
Yeah,
I think, an announcement that came out on April's Day. That Lilith
And
was
because
going to be
Terry
voiced
Crews is on
by
Brooklyn
Terry.
Nine-Nine and Stephanie Beatrice is on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I'm
Oh.
assuming played a
I
part
mean,
in it
look,
too.
I would accept it because I love Terry Crews, but it's just be such a weird one.
Well, would we prefer Harvey
Any-
Fire name again?
Since we're getting near 3-hour mark, any other things that we haven't said about this? Because we should wrap this up because someone has to edit
No,
this.
fuck that. Let's make this the 3-hour episode.
No, let's not.
That's
Why not?
Because I have to edit this.
Yeah. how do
Okay,
you
but
think I
but it'll be
feel once
fun.
I don't know how you do this like 4 times a week. I do it 1 time a week, and I'm like so tired.
Well, see, the secret is you have a job that doesn't suck the life out of your soul, and it helps.
You work from
See?
home, and so you can edit while waiting for calls. I do absolutely nothing and fall asleep, but I'm not allowed to bring a laptop out. God forbid.
Here we
You're not
go.
allowed.
Let me ask
Also, your job does
think
suck your soul.
if it were to happen. Harvey Fairstein as Lilith.
I'm excited to see what they do with Lilith. I'm assuming that she's going to be a bigger villain later, like 5. That's my guess.
Are you trying
Oh.
to place the actor, Phoebe?
Yeah.
Well, because if you don't, talk of the Tony one. Let's see, you've seen Independence Day?
Yes.
Okay, picture in the station building. Why'd I just tell my mother to go to
Oh God.
Oh, you mean the brother of Mrs. Doubtfire?
Yeah,
Yeah.
played Edna Turnbolt in the Broadway production of Hairspray, as well as for the
Ah.
Hairspray Live that was done on television.
Fucking hairspray.
But wouldn't it just be so nice if Lilith was voiced by him?
No.
Yes.
Oh, he
please,
wrote.
Yes.
He wrote the books for Kinky
apparently-
Beautiful Newsies. Okay.
Apparently, the voice actor for Lilith has been officially cast and all lines are recorded. I found a clip of Viv basically saying what I just said.
But no information on who it is.
Nope.
Yeah.
Literally just like, we have her lines recorded. There we go.
Well, we know one person who can't play her.
Terry Crews.
Divine.
Okay, Divine would have been an interesting choice.
That would have been interesting.
She was Divine was the inspiration for Ursula,
Yeah.
but died.
Divine's still alive?
Who?
Divine's a drag queen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, Divine's been gone for a while.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I got her confused with something Bunny, who is alive, who they also is old, and then okay. Too much RuPaul Drag Race. I get my drag queen confused. Unfortunately, Tiff isn't here next to me to correct me.
Divine's no longer been with us for a good.
Okay.
We also can't have Pat Carroll, the voice of Ursula,
No.
Oh,
I
because
cast
she
my
passed
vote.
away too.
My vote is for Jennifer Tilly.
no, it's okay. Jennifer Tilly would be an absolutely fantastic.
Man.
I've seen a
I
lot of
want
people in
somebody-
the. I've seen a lot of people in the fandom wanting Eden Espinosa. I have no clue if I said
know
that correctly.
name. Why the fuck do I know that name?
She's the voice of one of the characters in the Tangled series,
Hmm.
Oh, she Mother.
Mother Gothel's daughter.
Oh, okay. The main villain from season 3. No,
Show went 3 seasons?
Yeah, the Tangled TV show, which is a sequel to Tangled, lasted 3 seasons and actually expanded on the
Jesus.
lore.
I know of it.
Yeah,
I
no,
never
they
watched
explain
it.
where the sun drop power comes from. They make a moon one as well. They give it like a full villain. I've heard fucking fantastic.
I
things
once
about it.
pissed
I
off
need to watch it.
a very good friend's wife when we covered that movie. So
I mean, Tangled
'Cause
is
I-
infinitely better than Frozen Fight Me.
I
but we're not here for
insulted that movie because
We-
there's so much gaslighting. Ooh, I felt bad afterwards, but I just kind of shitted on her one of her favorite movies.
Yeah, I think I remember listening to that episode and wanting to kill you right then and there because I also love Tangled with a passion.
I was
Anyway.
just not in the
It-
right mood. I
Lilith
think.
needs to be somebody who's in Broadway.
Yeah.
I look forward to seeing what they do. But any last thing to say? I think we should go to Shelf Stacker Box.
I think it's fair to go that way.
Thank
All
you.
right. Yeah.
And Mario, why don't you lead us in?
This is a shelf for me because I want it on my shelf. And like I told you all before, besides Phoebe, we also have Blitzo as a as a stuffed animal, and I'm gonna get more and more and more and more. I want the Hazbin Hotel stuff and the Hello Boss stuff to be in my daughter's room because she likes the music. That's my choice.
All right. And I'll go next. I'm going to put this on the shelf, which I didn't expect, but I really am enjoying myself throughout this so far. Like, I'm having a really good time watching these shows. And went from zero interest to having a good time.
Within, like, the first 5 minutes of episode 1 of season 1.
Yep. I had zero, like, Tiff wanted me to watch this, as I said before. I wouldn't give it a time of day. And then, yeah, now I'm like, okay, I get it.
You're just like, I love this show.
Good. So I'll put it on the shelf. Phoebe.
Where do you think I'm going to put this? It's on the shelf. It's going to go next to my season 1 Blu-ray. Whenever they finally make a physical copy of this season.
I'm sure Sloppy Seconds might have you covered.
I want those so much.
Great. Comes with a poster. And a trading card.
Them. Ooh. One thing I didn't mention last time, I actually have a few of the trading cards. I did not buy the card packs, but I bought them from people that were reselling them. And somehow I managed to get 3 fucking hollows from season 1 for $7.50 on Mercari.
What the fuck?
Sorry.
No! Anyway.
Where would you put
so
this?
Excited for...
Me?
I was about to say,
Yep,
I'm so
Phoebe,
excited, Mike, for us to do Hell of a Boss and you to listen to Blitzen and go, why do I know that voice?
That would be so funny.
I'm
Anyway.
sure
We will be doing Hell of a Boss.
Killjoy in some way.
Anyway, Mike, I think you asked me next?
Yes, please.
Okay, shelf.
Okay.
Absolutely shelf.
And Richard.
I think it's going to be a full sweep on the shelf.
Me too.
I mean, with the only real down spot this season being, of course, the speed run to redemption. This was a very good season.
Yeah.
What's everybody's favorite song?
Hear my hope.
Gravity.
Vox Populi.
Vox Populi is honestly so good. It's just I prefer Lucifer. I prefer the Lucifer part so much.
I count the Lucifer parts as part of that song.
Yes. I mean, it's part of what's on Spotify too, so.
I mean, let's face it, but for me, Hear My Hope, do not know how much. I mean, at the time, after that episode came out, we had a lot go on in our family. Elle went in the hospital. My mother went in the hospital. My grandmother went in the hospital. They're at 3 different hospitals. I had a momentary loss of job, and I'm going all over during these days now that I'm not working, running from hospital to hospital to hospital. As they
You had a lot happening all at once.
Yeah. So,
and then
that song got me through a lot.
And then, of course, the day before I came home from the hospital, which I came home the day before Thanksgiving, I give him a call basically saying, I'm coming home tomorrow. When he comes to visit me later, what song was he listening to as I called him?
Hear My Hope.
Yep.
No, I don't have a favorite. I would say the one that Charlie and Veggie sing together. And quit trying to make this episode longer. Know what you're up to.
Mike.
But we got to say this. Hear My Hope. You know what we were doing when we watched that episode? We're singing it in tandem.
We're singing along, and when it got to the Alistair and Rosie part, I was singing Rosie, he was singing Alistair.
That's cute.
Mike, you can't stop it.
Oh, I can. All right, let's go to plugs.
We already did Shelf Stack Box.
Yeah, we
it was
plugs.
a full tweet for
We
Shelf.
should do plugs. Mario, where can people find you at?
You can find me on Spotify at Bias Gaming and the Games of Mom Found Discord, where you can see me suggesting more movies like Ju-On to Mike.
It's a fucking grudge.
I did the first one.
Yeah, you're gonna do more. Just like Ken said, he told me to do it. So
Ken does want me to do more.
on the recording.
I know. We talked about it today. I texted him. All right, and Phoebe.
You can find me over on Twitter and Blue Sky as the LP Princess, on Twitch and YouTube as the Let's Play Princess, whereas as of the time this episode probably comes out, I'm back doing Deltarune Chapter 5 because I'm not allowed to escape that fucking game. And you can find me on such wonderful podcasts as the one you're listening to right now, A Game Elixir 40, Jack Billing Presents Can the Big House, absolutely the best podcast, A Work in Progress, Conversations with Robbie Sherman, sooner or later Biased Gaming, I assume, and we just did episode 100 of Nerds Broadcast with an amazing guest trivia section, so go listen to that. The show that I do with my friend Teacher Bloke 85.
And Richard.
Well, you could find me on my YouTube channel, which is Rich Kale, where I have gaming playthroughs and all, as well as some fic readings up there. I don't know when this is premiering because
July.
I'm trying to get July. Dude, if this premieres within the first week, I will try and find some way to get out there and at least give you a hug. But
I have a date. I just don't want to pull up my phone, and I already have it set up. What
that's
date
fair.
is coming?
But,
if it does come out in that first week, I will be joining for the hug.
But if it comes out in the last week of July, then I'll ride out there.
It's not the last week, I can tell you that. I think it's either early or mid. I don't remember. Damn, you're going to make me look.
Yeah, well,
We're making you look.
I have video playthroughs that appear on my channel, and
7-8.
fair enough. That's good.
That is good.
I have all sorts of things that pop up on there, and I played in the past, like Alien Isolation, which is a game that needs to be added to the Games My Mom Found library.
No, it doesn't. I don't want to replay that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
If I never played it, I'd be more interested. Unfortunately, I played it.
And a bunch of others. I played through the original, the first Outlast, which should also become part of the lexicon, and a bunch of others. And you can find some of my stuff up on a few fan fiction websites like fanfiction.net and Archive of Our Own. And that's all I got right now.
All right. And if you enjoyed this episode, there were 1,000 other episodes of this podcast. You can find everything we do on Podbean. We do movies, TV shows, video games, comics, all sorts of content. If you want to support the show, we do have a Patreon. Little Dog vote in our Patreon poll. We usually have 2 polls a month, and you get your episodes early. Like, you won't have to wait till July 8th if you're a patron, because this will come up once I edit it, which hopefully will be well before July 8th. But so you can hear all that. And then if you donate $10 or more, we'll plug your podcast or YouTube, whatever it is that you do every episode I make during the month, and then they don't go away. I'm like these lovely people here from Phoebe Stanton, Zach's show, absolutely the best podcast of work in progress. They do the MCU movies, and they're currently doing the Alien Predator franchise. Check him out. Check out A Gamer Looks at 40 with Bill Tucker and his new podcast, Carrying My Cross. Also, I'm going to shout out my awesome intro and outro creators, Helena at Hell Has Fury. Follow her on TikTok and Instagram. And please join our Discord. If you want to be in the show and suggesting the show, join the Discord. You'll see a link in the show notes. We're always happy to have new people join us. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, audio only, and rate and reviews wherever you get your podcast. I think that's everything I need to say. So we will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Mike, Mariel, we're going to Lulu.